Why?
Do we have a caller?
What up, guys? Welcome back to
We have
Pussy
two.
Talk.
We have two?
Just
Okay,
kidding.
cool.
Come
Should I
on,
put my
guys.
headphones on then?
Alex, don't do that. It was Alex.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Alex begged me outside. Say it's Pussy Talk. I go, I'm not doing
Did he whip his dick out? What happened?
Yeah, I saw it. It was nice. Oh, he's doing this motion.
Circumcised? Uncircumcised?
Wait,
Are
what?
you both uncircumcised? Are you both
I'm circumcised.
Dude, I'm a
Your
Jew.
mind.
I'm fucking circumcised.
I'm
I
half
had no
Jewish.
choice in the fucking...
They cut
That's
half
crazy.
Of it. Come on. Is it going yet?
Dude,
Wasting
Are
gold.
we rolling,
I
Nat?
said I was Jewish and
We
I
are?
cut
Let me
half
t-
my collar.
First of all, you said something that was very upsetting.
Are you like
okay?
a DJ? Look
That
at
I'm
those
Jewish?
headphones.
Yeah. Do I
Is
look
your
cool?
brain listening to it?
My brain,
Your
it's
fucking
through
headphones.
bone induction.
Oh,
It's through bone induction.
you
It's
probably
happening
know a
right
lot
now.
about that.
Bone
Yeah,
induction?
dude, he
Mr.
did some
Doctor.
boning and inducted
I
as a
forgot.
doctor
Let's see how I sound
in
with
med
these on.
school.
I don't listen to my own voice. I hate. Well, I like kind of my own voice at this point because I
Yeah.
think as a comic,
Let
you
me
get
see.
used to hearing your
You
voice.
have,
so you get used to
yeah,
toning it.
you have a good voice
Oh,
too.
thank you. Oh, I
Yeah,
could
you
hear
know
it.
what your voice reminds me of?
A bitch. I sound like a bitch.
It's kind of like a bitch,
Oh god damn.
but
it.
like grating cheese.
Okay.
Yeah. It's you ever grate cheese and it like goes so close to the end of your thumb and you're like, "Oh no, I'm about to slice the skin off my own thumb."
It sounds
And then you
terrifying.
make a weird... So
Yeah,
how
and
does
you
that
make a
sound like
weird
him?
sound.
Yeah, that's how I sound.
Yeah.
Welcome to Close the Door Behind You. We have an incredible guest, John Jacobs. Welcome, buddy.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here in Gotham City. Is that an alien spaceship above?
That
the
is
building?
an alien
wow.
overlord.
So in this scenario, there's an alien overlord controlling the world, and we're just doing a podcast in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And the UFOs have landed, but we are in a semi-hospital type situation. You can see the doors to the back of the hospital over there.
Okay.
And I don't really know what that guy's eloping. I think he still has a hospital gown on, but
wow.
Yeah.
whatever, he'll be okay.
No, this is cool. This feels kind of like a terrorist cell. No, I feel like we're like plotting down here.
I like this. For me, it felt like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, it
kind
does. And those are good colors.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are great colors
Great
because
colors.
let me tell you, the glow around the door, which is next to you,
Yum.
that's badass in my opinion.
It is. That's really nice.
You gotta love the stuff you're dealing.
Uh-huh.
It took us long to find the perfect background, and it's just so nice. Do you feel the same? I
love
love
it.
this background.
It's awesome.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I also like
It's so good.
but like if you pan across, it goes into multiple different sections of what things are going on. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
ChrisTos came up with like all kinds of backgrounds, and we use some of them on different podcasts, but this one's super cool.
Yeah.
Very nice. Rotating.
There's another one where we've got like these, like, you know, those beaks like from the pandemic from back in the 1920s.
Oh, sure.
We've got those. Those are
Nice.
really creepy.
Is this what the show is? We just
Yeah.
talk
we
about
just
the
talk-
background for an hour.
No, do you know why
One
we
time
mentioned
we
this
had-
as a subject?
No, tell me.
Because you did a bit about our sign that was in the background when you did the show that we had at the Baby Grand LES.
That was fun.
So that's why we're talking about the background now.
Nice way to tie it in.
It's a part two.
You almost had nothing.
We wanted
Yeah.
to get you like we
pulled
wanted to
that one out of
instigate
my
you to
ass.
come up with something like that. So we were just
Cool,
you were just
cool.
you're killing it on stage.
Thank
just
you.
riffing, and you jump behind the sign. I don't know what the joke was, but
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
funny.
you were like you said something like, "It's always good when you're just as important as the branding."
Yeah, it was literally parallel to us. Not on the wall, like we were standing next to it.
Don't you think
But-
we were upset about it too? Like that was the only place we could hang it.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
were like, "Oh fuck."
That was a
we got
last
these-
ditch effort. That was a
Yeah.
brand new venue. Our other venue canceled us. So last ditch, we had to go into a karaoke bar and be like, "You have a basement? Great,
We
perfect."
literally had to hold the door because you could hear people singing through the
Yeah.
whole show.
we
That
got
was
locked out.
crazy.
Did you know that we got that door? We got locked into the basement.
What?
And
Yeah,
the show's
nobody could get
called
in.
"Close the Door Behind You."
Yeah.
Wow.
I had to literally go through some back alley. I ended up going through a restaurant. I'm like in the restaurant. They're closing up, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm locked out of this restaurant." I went around to go and then open the door back up.
No, I was wondering why people were still in there.
Wow.
Because, ChrisTos and Vic get up. I go, oh, my God. But no, they still.
Dude, Dave
Oh,
Hill
they're
hated
locked.
my set.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
dude, he
He told
hated
you?
my set
That's
because
mean.
I went like 2 before him,
Uh-huh.
and bro, like, he's not like someone who's like a hero of mine. I didn't grow up like liking Dave Hill,
Okay.
but I liked him. Like once I started looking into him, I was like, "Yo, this dude's mad funny. Like he's hilarious." I'm glad Dave P told me about him.
Mm-hmm.
And then to see him like hate my set so much
Was awesome, huh?
It felt horrible.
Yeah.
It felt horrible, but we made a new friend.
Did he say
Mr.
something to you that
Jacobs
was
here.
really like disturbing to you? That this is because I don't remember this.
His eyes. You could say a lot with your eyes.
Did he
Gotcha.
say that? He said he didn't like your set. Did
He
he give
like-
you notes or anything? Did he say
Dude, he
anything?
said to Judson, he was like, "Great show. Like this is cool." And I was like, "Thanks for coming, Dave. Like really appreciate you. You're awesome." And he was like, "Thank you."
And that means he hates you.
And
your
he
set?
like walked away.
You might be reading a little bit into that.
No. I felt everything because I
Okay.
sent him a request on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
He never.
Interesting.
Damn dog.
You know that he
Yeah.
actually went to one of my friends I grew up with went to college with him.
Really?
Yeah, he was telling me all kinds of stories about him.
That's cool. Did he
Yeah.
have? He's a nice guy. But anyway,
Dave Hill.
Well, anyways,
Anyway, let's
I
get
think
back to
people
John
are falling
Jacobs.
asleep.
yeah, I know.
People are
We're
going,
so
Oh
boring.
wow! So
All right,
Dave
listen,
Hill said
we gotta
thank
talk
you
about-
one time. Can you tell that one again slower?
Wait, can you tell us about you though?
Yeah, I
What's-
want to tell you about
What's
me.
your zodiac?
So wait, no,
sign?
we,
I'm gonna open
before
up.
you
It's
got
the year
here,
of the dragon.
we were talking the
This
best
is my
stuff.
year.
He had a comedy show
Oh.
that was it was a strip club comedy show. Tell us
Jugs
about
and
that.
Jokes. Jugs and Jokes. Monthly show I ran. One stripper goes up, dances. 3 comics do sets. New stripper comes up, does a dance.
Is that genius?
It was the worst show on earth. You will never find the room's filled with smoke. The manager's like, there's like smoke eaters. You're fine. The place reeked of smoke. There, one time, the last show, the stripper's mom was in the crowd.
No.
Because she wanted to support both of the things going on. She's
The
like,
comedy?
Yeah, she's like, I like my daughter. I like stand up. Fun to watch her dance.
We should get some strippers to come to our shows. Maybe
No,
we'll have a better
I-
audience.
why do we keep spiraling downhill? Like, aren't we a classy podcast?
It's New York City.
Aren't we a classy podcast?
What happened?
This is crazy.
What's crazy?
We've really
Having
gone
strippers
downhill.
is crazy.
Strippers? You
You're
did
so
that as a
judgmental.
Christian?
Of course.
You did that as a Christian.
Oh, because Jesus didn't hang out with strippers. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were shaming everyone.
Yo, actually,
Hey, let's
he
see you
did
cast
though.
a stone. Yeah, he literally did.
Tell me
He
about
did.
this because
Good
I'm a
buddies
Jew. I
with
don't know, but
Jesus.
was
I
Jesus
love
used to hang out
Jesus.
with?
I know. He hung out with prostitutes.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah,
Tell me
Mary
more about that.
Magdalene. Ever heard of her?
Wasn't that
M
his-
squared?
Was that his mom?
M2? No.
That was the most pretentious.
His mom
thing
was
I've ever
Mary,
heard.
comma virgin. I don't know
Mary the
original
Virgin?
Mary's last name, but Mary Magdalene is the prostitute he hung out with. Yeah, I can't remember Mary's name. It was probably like Steinowitz or something.
Dude, what if Mary Magdalene was like that weird girl that like meets you after a show and is like, "You were so funny,
Yeah,
John."
I was in a relationship with one of them for over a
Really?
year. Oh yeah. It was fine though. Everything's good. I love everything I've ever done. I have no regrets ever because I love the way I live. I do exactly what I want at all times. I manifested this. You think you can just do a podcast with Alex Libutti watching and listening? Do you know who that is? You guys know him.
Who is that?
Yeah, who is that guy?
I
We're
think you
gonna
guys did an
release
episode
this-
with him.
We're gonna release this before Alex's episode, so people are like,
He's actually going to come in.
What
we're
are you
each, we're each
talking
going to do
about?
1
Who is
minute.
that?
We're each going to do 1 minute, and you guys have to give one of us a golden ticket, which lets us perform for you for free for 4 years.
"All right, do 1 minute right now."
No.
Well, then you can't propose it.
He's on the road permanently, by the way. He's just like
Yeah,
he's
I
homeless
know.
right
I
now.
live out of 2 bags. I keep just boxes in my dad's closet. I have no possessions. I was thinking about it today. I have no assets. I have a camera and a laptop. That's the only things I have. No car.
And are you happy?
freedom.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I think about as happy as I would be if I had a stable place.
Did
'Cause
you
I
get in
had-
trouble?
No, I had a stable home for 15 years. I had a house. I lived in a beautiful house, and I had everything I could ever want. And it was private. I had my own gate, my own big driveway. I would lay out naked every morning in the sun and then get high.
And then she took it away.
No, and you get comfortably numb, and I was doing the same rooms every week, and, it was like running on a never-ending treadmill, and you're doing all the things you like, I had women I would see who were wonderful, and the shows were all great, and everybody knew me, and we had a great time, had a nice car, and and then I realized I don't think anything's ever going to come out of this, because when you're too comfortable, you stop I don't know, kind of creating. Part of your brain, I think, slows down. So it was kind of like I needed to feel more again. I needed to see new worlds and be around new people. And
But you were consistently doing comedy. You were in Tampa. You were living, and then you were like, I just got to go somewhere else and do comedy.
Leave. Yep, I just had been there long enough. I had done everything I'd ever wanted to do multiple times in that state. And yeah, I'd been to Disney too many times.
Well, that'll do it.
Really? You were going to Disney?
I love Disney. I would go
as
to Epcot.
an adult by yourself?
Oh yeah, on a
Hate that
date,
place.
dude. Going to Disney with a person you love, I think, is like the greatest feeling in the world. 'Cause-
Really?
Oh yeah, Epcot, all these different,
What if she doesn't do the
countries.
rides?
I don't give a shit about the rides, dude. I just like seeing the atmosphere and the infrastructure and the all
But
the
when you're done with a
architecture.
ride, do you have to buy when you exit through the gift shop? Do you have to buy a gift for the girl,
Listen,
or is
I
that only for
dress-
kids?
I dress like a child anyway. They don't notice the difference. No, yeah, I buy presents for my girlfriends
I like
from
that for
Disney.
you.
I still own a bunch of shit from Disney.
Wow.
I know. I think I'm a child forever. I think I have Michael Jackson syndrome. You know what I mean? Well, everybody's at the age of their first trauma. It's arrested development. So I think
Yeah.
once you lose your innocence, you kind of yearn for that time again to feel young and feel pure. So that's why Lil Wayne skateboards and that's why Michael Jackson had a theme park. When you feel like you missed out on your childhood, or is this a comedy podcast? My bad. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I love this. I love this. Right? Keep going. Keep going.
100%.
Natalie is
get
the
into it.
fucking the buck stops at Natalie, and
Okay.
she says, "Keep fucking
Okay,
going."
cool. Yeah, no,
Not me. I have
you-
no
if you want
decision
to.
making.
If
Well,
you
let's
want
talk
to.
about
No, I
Michael
love talking
Jackson and
about
why he
stuff.
built a
know.
little
Don't
palace.
turn it into
turn it,
anti-Michael
Chris.
Jackson thing right now.
The problem is Michael Jackson was a child in every way except he got horny.
Yeah.
That was the only issue. Like if everything else was so pure, but he got horny like a man. You know what I'm saying?
But
You'd think he would have built his own strip club, not a.
he could have had anything.
But
Right.
he was kind of like in his songs. He'd be like, "Chimao, in."
Yeah.
Like
his
that's
voice.
sexual.
His voice is happy, sad, horny, and excited.
Yeah.
Every tone.
Yeah.
Every word.
Like-
every emotion combined.
And then he would talk like,
Well, there's a picture of MJ in like the 80s, 90s with dwarves, like little people.
Mhm.
So I feel like it was just a natural progression of perversion where he's like, well, fucking, what comes next?
"Oh,
I think that's what
no.
happens with most billionaires.
no, you
there's
did not go
there's a
there."
ladder of
Stop.
perversion that they go. They go orgies, 3 ways, 2 guys, 4 girls, just some small people, maybe an animal, fuck.
It's a natural progression.
And then
of things, I
eventually
suppose.
you go, well, I did everything else. And, medieval times, they were like, "Dude, what's up?" I think the only rationalizations billionaires with the islands give is they go, yeah, we fuck kids, but we give them good meals and shit, guys. We put them in nice apartments on the beach. They're on an island beach, and they're mad about what? Orgasms? You're mad about getting fucked. I love to get fucked. So I think because that's, they got to rationalize that they're not going to hell somehow. They go, hey, it's not like we're in an alleyway, holding them down. You know what I mean? They have a nice platter every morning with eggs and shit.
Crystal's gonna have an asthma
You know how
attack.
expensive eggs are? Why do we measure life by eggs and gas? When did those become the most important things on
dude,
earth?
eggs
I don't
are
have
huge.
a car.
Are you fucking kidding me? Eggs are so important.
I know, because I guess that's kind of showing us what is important.
Yeah.
Eggs,
Eggs are super important.
protein, whatever the hell else is in it.
Yeah.
You know.
Chicken sperm.
Dude,
Yeah.
first of all, anything that you get white people concerned about living longer, upset about, they come for you.
Mhm.
Because there's all the people in power are like, how can we stay as
Yes.
young as long as possible?
Give me the blood.
Right.
Get the kid next to me. Get the
Yeah.
Korean boy.
It's like, hey,
some
you better
reason.
eat eggs because they're high in protein, they're low in carbs.
Come to
Eat
my med
eggs.
spa. Come get a couple treatments. We could do some PRP. We could do some testosterone replacement therapy.
Am I
Come
allowed
see
to,
Doc Jud.
Can I do my doctor visit yet?
Sure.
My groin hurts if I masturbate,
Mm-hmm.
but not if I just come having sex.
Okay.
And it feels like something is swollen, like a prostate or like a tumor or something. But if I jack off,
Mhm.
I'm going to pee 40 times the next day.
Okay.
It's just, it feels like there's an issue.
All right. So let's back this up. I'm gonna repeat what you just said.
That's crazy.
Okay. It hurts when you masturbate, but it doesn't
But
hurt
it doesn't
when you have
hurt
sex.
when I have sex. Yes, it
Okay.
hurts when I come when I masturbate.
Okay. Wait. So you're talking about ejaculation. It's hurting when you're ejaculating only when you're by
Afterwards.
yourself.
Yes, when I'm by myself. If I come
No.
alone And there hasn't been any.
No,
answer.
let's break it down.
I went
Okay,
to
so
a
what are you
doctor.
using? What are you using to masturbate with? Like
My hand, lube.
No.
Sometimes.
Okay, so let's
Yeah.
go. Like, let's get into it. What kind of lube are you
Water-based?
Are you using like scented
No.
creams or something like that might get
No.
into your urethra?
It hurts without it too. If I
that's a
jack it
great-
raw.
Dr. House.
Well, that
over
makes
here.
sense. Okay,
Maybe you need
so
to
it's
moisturize
hurting
your hands.
when you're jerking
Maybe
I
off.
to
tried that
moisturize your hand.
too. Okay.
Oh, this is a problem because you're circumcised.
You think that's a problem?
Yeah,
Hmm.
100%.
But at
No,
the
I
same
don't
time,
think
okay, so
so.
you're probably just
Yeah.
Well, when you're having sex, it's probably a gentler, and you're probably just getting too aggressive.
I feel like I'm not though. But if you say so, Doc. Yeah. No.
Do you have a video of it that we could
Yeah. Can we
put
show
on the
a clip?
green screen and we could all just analyze and be like,
Clip
I
up.
don't know, you might be a little too aggressive. Maybe you should use
We
your
get
left
it on
hand.
all three screens.
Maybe we should, and then we could get a sponsorship from some lube from that place at 42nd Street that you went to, and we would have solved a million problems here on the Closed Door Behind You podcast.
Yeah. You guys said you needed 10 seconds. I sent you 6 hours. Is that all right? Did you skim through it?
Well, we've got a great editor, Mikey Hightops.
Hey.
Mikey Hightops is the best editor.
He's awesome.
He's
And then when you're
amazing.
having sex, it's not hurting afterwards, which
No,
is like,
never.
are you having unprotected sex? Or are you
All
always having
kinds.
protected?
All different.
Men or women?
Only women.
Okay.
For
In the
now.
butt or vaginal?
Wait,
Some-
he said
nope.
for now what?
You know, if times get too tough.
Oh, word.
Dude, I'm like 2 more rejections away from starting an OnlyFans, and I mean that.
Why don't you do it now? You're missing out on money that you could be making.
Well, because I don't want to upset my grandma.
Your
still
grandma is not like surfing the web and
No,
going.
she is. It's a step.
Oh no!
It's a step grandma. She's like only 20 years older, 30 years
What's
older.
a step grandma, dude?
It's my dad's stepmom. I can't. I'm not. I'm not
Dude,
talking
what's
about anything
step
about
grandma porn? Like she falls and she's like, "Help, John! I can't get up."
She's got a
And he's
broken
like,
hip.
I'll help you, Granny. Don't call me Granny. Just call me
that's
Cheryl
A
tonight.
special
Oh
form
my
of stuck
God.
porn.
it. And you guessed her name. Jesus
Pick
Christ.
her right up.
Oh my God. I didn't know it was this kind of show.
You're not supposed to move a woman who has a broken hip. That can't be part of the porn.
We're just soaking.
They have to, yeah.
Soaking
you just have
only.
to soak. Yeah, no movement.
They called me a super soaker in college.
Well, I mean, she's probably too old to be like.
No, she's
doing
on my
the
Instagram.
laundry.
I had to block her from stories. She sees all my stories. So she would know I would be on there.
Wow.
So I'm holding back. I might make like an anonymous one or something. But yeah.
Yeah, why don't you make an anonymous one? We helped the guy make a lot of money by teaching him how to make money on OnlyFans.
Yeah, can you teach me? I want to do that.
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah, I wanna
do you
do that.
have a character that
No.
you like?
A character I like.
Yeah, like not Disney because that's like weird. Let's not go into the Disney stuff that you like because that honestly I don't want to unpack that.
No, there's not
So
really.
let's talk about another
I
character
like
that's not Disney.
Akuma from Street Fighter.
Okay, let's go slightly less obscure, and then give you that opportunity one more
Okay,
time.
Thor.
Okay, Thor. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
I could see a Thor
No, I think
OnlyFans.
Akuma from Street Fighter is good.
So how would that work?
From Street Fighter.
I stand
Can we
over
see
him
what
like
Akuma
this.
looks like from
I stand
Street
over
Fighter?
him with my back, like he does with his whatever it's called.
So you're going to have him dress up like Thor. By the way,
Oh,
did you get-
that's hilarious.
yeah, I love him.
You need arms like that.
That's
though.
the background of my laptop. Him.
You need
I'm
arms
sick.
like that.
I know. I'm trying
he
to.
kind of
work
looks
out.
like Thor with a mutation.
What's his lore? What's his story?
He
His
was a-
character.
There's not much on him. He's like a demon technically, but then there's like one picture of him like selling ice cream or something. So who knows? He might have sold ice cream on the streets of Japan, but also he's a demon who's not alive.
Well, that's what a demon would do. Like in some Japanese horror movie, it'd be
Sell
like
ice cream.
serving ice cream.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
cute.
I've got
Yeah.
some questions for you, though.
Please.
I mean, so the last time I saw you, you had a full, long head of hair. Did you get in
Yeah.
trouble?
No,
Did you have to go to court or something?
no. I just had long hair for 8 years, and you didn't even see it at its prime. But I had long hair for 8 years. I
Uh-huh.
didn't cut my hair for 8 years.
Hmm.
Just I don't know, just wanted to see how that felt.
I'd like to see you in a mohawk.
Do people
Yeah, I
treat you
think that-
differently now that you have short hair?
I think so, yeah. Which
Better
I
or
don't like.
worse?
Worse in the sense that I think there's higher expectations.
They take you seriously now.
Yeah, it was so easy walking around with long
How about
hair.
women? How do they like it?
both either way seems fine. I think it's
Okay.
different kinds of women.
Different
though.
types of women you're
yeah,
attracting.
different kinds of women.
Yeah.
I'm
But you're
attracting.
ready
sense.
for that change.
Yeah, I love, 8 years to look the same way just feels like a long time to look the same
Right.
way.
Were you attracting more strippers when you had long hair? Like, because
Probably
you had the.
unstable. No matter what I do, it's unstable people.
Gotcha.
Yeah, which I think it's because as comics, I think we tend to not judge people maybe as strictly as maybe we could. And some people just call those standards. I think.
Oh,
yeah, I
we have
think
a
it
call?
sounds
Oh,
like-
we
yeah,
do?
it
Hold
sounds
on.
like we have a call.
We have a
Sorry, I was
caller.
just bleeding out real quick.
No, hey, it's okay. You're doing great. I want you to know
Thank
we're
you.
happy to have you
Oh,
here.
I
and
appreciate you guys so much.
You're valued.
Thank you. No one's ever told me that.
Yeah, well, I can see why. Whoa!
Hey.
Caller,
That's it.
we are ready to take your order. Are you ready to talk to Dr. Jud? A full medical consultation, no strings attached, free advice. Please take it seriously. Ever since the Craigslist ad, we've been really upset with people. We should not have done that. And again, please stop calling and using robots to call as well. It's getting very upsetting. So, Doc Jud, go ahead.
Caller, are you on the air?
Hi, thanks so much, guys. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Doc, my wife and I keep trading a nasty rash.
Sorry, caller, you're breaking up a little bit.
Oh, is that a little better?
Yeah, that's better.
Thanks. Well, anyway, Doc, my wife and I keep just trading a nasty rash back and forth.
Mhm.
Do you have any advice on how to keep those things at bay?
I've had that happen before, actually, and you just say, I don't know what you're talking about. This is all your fault. And you get mad at them, and then now the blame's off you.
I think my advice is stop having sex with your wife and get a side piece.
Interesting. Okay.
Cheers. A rash is kind of like a badge of honor. It's like a medal you earned. It proves that you've had sex before, which is cool because sex is sick.
Is that what you
Okay,
want to
so-
pass on? To the
I'm curious.
generation?
What does the rash look like? Is it bubbly like blisters?
Yes, it blisters and often bursts open.
Awesome.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Congratulations, you have herpes.
Oh.
So are you guys saying that the solution for this, like most things, is to just lie to my wife?
No, it's to break up with her, get a divorce.
yeah. Do you have
Go
kids?
find a
Have
new
you
wife.
thought about killing her?
No, but
It is an option.
Don't rule anything out. In this economy, under this administration, I don't even think it's illegal anymore. I think you get a dividend.
Wait. Did they seriously?
she does have a very high-paying job.
Oh, well, in that case.
Is there life insurance?
There might be. I can check.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
How old are you guys?
I'm 44. She is 22.
Wow, and she has a high-paying job.
What the fuck?
I think
What
she
do-
must
what do
work
you
at
do?
that
Is this
strip club that you used to
Leonardo
work at.
DiCaprio?
What do you do for work?
Leonardo DiCaprio calling again?
For work for me, I don't really do too much. I'm retired.
Oh, that's awesome. What did you do before you
Don't
retired?
call yourself that. Come on, you're smart.
So I was a
He didn't say
bagger.
he said
Uh,
retired.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, caller, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up?
I retired. I was a bagger at a local Publix in
Oh,
Florida.
nice. And they got a nice pension or something?
No, there's nothing.
Oh. Yeah, but why did you decide to retire? What are you feeling?
It was just a lot of work, and I had been there for like 3.5 years. So
3.5 years is a long-ass time to be bagging. I don't even know if they give you stock at Publix anymore if you've only worked for 3 years.
What does your 22-year-old
no,
wife do?
they barely get you lunch.
Yeah, I need to know what your rich 22-year-old wife does.
She has a trust fund.
Oh, perfect.
How much does she get a month?
Well, she doesn't have access to it. She's Mormon, so
What?
Okay.
What?
What? So what are you guys living off?
well, that's the problem. That's why we haven't gotten any bomb for the rash. I mean, this is why
Oh.
we're kind of at a standstill.
Yeah, wow. That's tough, man.
Do yourself a
Can the
favor.
doctor-
Join a cult.
What's your question, caller?
Huh. No, I'm just wondering if the doctor is able to like forge any notes or anything from
No problem. Listen, all you probably need is a little bit of a Valtrex. So I can get both you and your wife, your beautiful 22-year-old wife, probably just need Valtrex 1 gram 3 times a day for about a week every time you have one of these outbreaks. And obviously, when you're having one of the outbreaks, either use protection or don't have sex.
All right. Well,
Does it sound like
much.
reasonable advice?
That's great advice. Actually.
Hey, you know what? I don't think I'm going to kill her and my family now.
Wow, it almost you were gonna say like themselves. Were you gonna kill yourself? There
See, we're
too?
saving. We're
Of
Christos.
course,
We're
of course, of
saving
course.
lives. Did you hear that?
That's crazy.
We're
Wow.
saving lives here on the Close the Door Behind You podcast
That's
with
huge.
special guest John Jacobs.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's
Stop
Thank
crazy.
murder
you. My heart
suicide
goes
with a
out to
Mormon
you.
family, which means it was like 20 people.
Dude, bro, stop doxing yourself. Hang up. Be safe, bro. Stay aware.
Oh, I think he hung up. Wow, what a great life that guy had.
That's crazy.
Surprised Arash was really gonna take things that far.
Dude, I'm pretty sure that was Leo. He calls here a lot.
That's
Who's
cool.
Leo?
Leonardo
You guys are
DiCaprio.
friends
Oh,
the Cap.
Leonardo
Yeah.
DiCaprio.
The
Captain.
The Capitan.
Yeah, the
as we
Captain
call him.
America, we call him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, talk about young chicks. He knows something that we don't.
He's really good at
Why does he keep
changing his
cutting him off
voice.
at, like,
We had
25?
Rodman call in
Yeah,
the last.
why does he keep cutting him off at 25?
Dennis
What's that
Rodman-
about?
I don't know, but Dennis Rodman's my favorite basketball player. There was like old timey photo things where you could swap your face as a kid on the boardwalk. I
Oh.
switched mine with Dennis Rodman.
No
I was
way.
like a 10-year-old child. They switched Dennis Rodman's face with mine. I have that printed out in our house.
Dude, he called.
He called
was,
in last
He
time.
was literally in
crazy.
here. We probably have video of him
That's
calling
insane.
in.
Our last guest, Dr. Brian Doonan, actually was on the phone with him while he was doing the
Yeah,
podcast.
and we
That's
were like,
crazy.
"Hi, how are you?" He was like, "Oh, tell me about your podcast. What's that
Wow.
about?" It was like crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
Dennis Rodman.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
so he lived at my buddy Dr. Brian Doonan's house during the pandemic for like 3 months. He
Yeah.
wanted to get away from his wife, so
I was-
he
wait,
was
so
in
this
Newport
is
Beach.
this a real story?
It's a real
This
story.
is a real story.
No way.
Yeah, don't you know what you're on?
I just assumed you guys were full of shit.
No.
We're definitely full of shit, but in regard to this,
Wow.
we're
Yeah,
actually
this is
totally
real.
serious.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Yeah, no, we'll
cool.
maybe we'll get him on the pod one
Dude,
day.
that's a
He
dream.
potentially
That'd be
it's a
unbelievable.
it's a
That'd be
possibility,
so
Yeah.
cool.
especially if Doonan comes back. and
Yeah,
brings
we
him.
have them both on.
Yeah,
That'd be
Yeah.
so cool.
They could have a heart to heart on our podcast. You could watch it from the production booth.
I would love that.
And then you can meet him on camera. We'll say like, "Hey, this is John. He's part of Make-A-Wish, and we really wanted him to meet you, but you need to have a good disease."
No, I used my wish on getting on this podcast. Yeah, they were like, "You can have one thing." I said, "Can I get on the what's it called? the
Close the door behind you
He
podcast.
doesn't even know
Why
what it's
is
called.
it? Why is it called that?
Because the guy over there in the fucking thing in the spaceship.
Because we're all in the closet and we have to close the door behind
Ah,
us.
That makes
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
If you look behind Christos, it says behind you.
behind.
oh, it
you.
does. Oh, funny.
Yeah, this is in Romania.
Oh, cool.
Romania, New York.
Yeah, Little Romania, up on 92nd Street.
They
So
say
where-
we're gypsy, but we're not gypsy.
Where are you headed to next, John Jacobs?
I'm going to London on Tuesday.
Okay, what are you gonna do there?
I'm gonna do stand up again, and also there's a beautiful girl that wants me to produce her OnlyFans.
Oh, that's a great job. You
That's
should
real.
take that.
Yeah, I 100%
that
jumped
job.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, just manage it. You just gotta like,
Yeah.
another guy masturbating video.
Are you gonna be
I
on
know.
the other side of the camera, like where the
I
guy
don't
you
know
can't see
about
the
that.
guy?
We'll see about that.
You should do
but,
the camera.
well, I'd
if
be
you're worth
filming.
anything in your salt, you'd be operating the camera.
Yeah, we'll see. But anyways, no, I'll be able to be operating the camera. But yeah, I told my family that I'm doing all this, and like it's ridiculous. 'Cause
They don't
I'm on
like it.
No, well, they're not in love with it. They're like, it's a bit shady. I'm like, yeah, but everybody's doing that shit these days. Come on, like that's basically what you got to do just to shop at Whole Foods. Come on.
That's
so,
kind of true, dude.
yeah,
I've
at these
never
points-
felt more poor in my life.
$50 a bag.
Dude, I love Whole Foods. They call it Whole Foods because you have to sell your whole to shop there.
Nah, I prefer Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is far superior to Whole Foods.
Yeah, but I like all the fun brands in Whole Foods. I don't like Trader Joe's silly spaghetti or whatever. There's like a crab eating a bottle of,
Oh, you want
get it.
variety in brands to choose from?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I like variety in brands.
Interesting.
I don't like the monopoly of Trader Joe's. Who the fuck is
But Trader Joe's
Joe?
is outsourcing, their food production. They're getting like
Yeah.
the Ragu is sending them
Yeah.
Ragu special prime whatever, and they're distributing it as Trader Joe's Ragu.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
They curate it.
Yeah, they curate it.
Yeah.
But good for them. Fuck them. I don't fucking care.
So you
Kick
don't
his
like
ass.
Trader Joe's?
I eat there plenty. But if I could choose forever, it'd be Whole Foods probably.
What about Whole Foods customer service?
I've never. Well, I got an email one time that says the carrots you bought have E. coli, and if you go back to the store, we'll give you a coupon for free carrots.
That's for antibiotics.
Yeah, it was like we will refund your bag of carrots. It was like $3.80, and I forgot. I didn't
You're
go.
already
But I
having
bought
bloody
2 bags.
diarrhea.
I got 2 bags, so I would have been over $7.
Wow, that
But
would
I
have been
chose
worth the
not
trip.
to.
That would have been
I
worth
know
the trip.
they're just banking that you die probably.
Damn.
Dude, did you know Allen Iverson got a contract that said he got like $30 million from Reebok when he turns 55?
Why?
Because they're psychos, and that's how they made the contract. Reebok. They're like, you can either take like $5 million now, or we'll give you $30 million when you turn 50. And you know, the joke is like, if you're Reebok when he's like 49, they're like, hey, Allen, you want to go skydiving? You want to go run with the Bulls? Come on, that joke is.
But first of all, I hated every second of it.
Oh, you want me to do it again?
Yeah, try
Okay.
again.
So, what was I talking about? Dennis Rodman.
No, we were talking about Allen Iverson.
What?
You're talking about
Whatever.
E. coli
We're same
0157H7.
Yeah, Reebok
Same
fucked us.
shit.
You're
What
talking about
the
having bloody
fuck?
diarrhea.
Yeah, that's the next call, right?
We have a caller?
I thought I heard a phone ring. Hello?
I think you might be hallucinating. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
That's
gave
because you
me
were
a fucking-
standing too close to those guys outside doing their thing.
So we don't have a female caller or a boy caller.
Not at the moment, but I will signal you when it comes through.
Oh, cool.
Okay, thank you.
That's nice. Yeah. What do we talk? So, what is this show? Like, what do you see
Dude,
it as?
there
We
is
have no
nothing.
idea.
There is nothing. We have no. This is insanity.
Yeah.
Ran through, like gambling addiction. You're
Love
gonna
it.
open Pokemon
I love
cards.
gambling edition.
Yeah.
I'm such a gambling addict. I'm a slot machine addict.
Oh.
I knew I was down bad when I was playing slot machines on my phone.
Open
I
this.
was like, I gotta stop.
I
Open
had,
this?
Okay,
I have a
wait.
patient who won $10,000 on a slot machine last
Exactly.
week.
You're so close.
Dude, okay. Do you know? Can you describe what this is?
Oh God. This looks like a pack of Pokemon cards. It looks like
Yes.
it's all in
is.
Japanese. Is it
Japanese Pokemon cards.
Okay. Oh yeah, you lived in Japan.
Yeah.
Well,
Unified Mind.
Oh, are you allowed to do that because you live there?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And he's
yes,
also married to a
looks like
Japanese girl, so he can do that.
Oh, you're married to a Japanese girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
And he
I
impregnated
married
her.
her so I could do that.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, do I do something while I open these, or how do I do this?
Yeah, just
Look,
open it
it's
up.
the back part.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Unified Minds is a classic Pokemon set. I bought these at Rally Squirrel, okay, in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any shiny cards because I've opened 3 packs with them and there have been no shiny cards. So
That sucks.
that's fucking
Shiny
bullshit.
shit is actually all we care about.
Yeah.
Gold in Africa,
Right.
gold in the core of the world. Aliens came down here
Yo,
and had sex with monkeys, and it
seriously?
made us. And now we revolted because once they got the fucking gold out of the ground, the aliens left, and they're like, "We don't need you anymore."
Do you think it was gold that's the resources they want?
Yeah, they needed that to like power their spaceship or whatever.
I
Why'd they
feel like
leave
it's
any?
water.
Why? Yeah, why they left so much, but you know, do you think water? But
Maybe
yeah,
there was
water
something
and
else that
gold.
they took that we don't have
Okay,
anymore.
so the first card
Ooh,
is
what
this
was it?
one.
Okay, that's not good.
That's not
No.
shiny.
Okay, and then you do them one at a time.
yeah.
Then we have
Shiny
looks
beaver.
like an otter.
That's a nice shiny beaver.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not
Is that
shiny.
Otter,
shiny?
Otter Lee. Go see him at Secret Pour. Okay, this is Sandshrew, maybe? Down
Yeah.
syndrome Sandshrew. He's got accentuated
Nipples.
things. Ooh,
Is this shiny?
no. But, you
Is
know,
that
I
a-
like
what
his
is that?
eyes. It says it's a trainer.
What the fuck?
You don't know
Is
anything
that
about
the
that?
last one?
Oh, no, there's, you know, it's, what's her face with the horn?
Is that a
With the
shiny?
strap on her head. No, it's not shiny. That's it. You only
That's such
5
fucking
cards?
bullshit.
How much did 5 cards
Yo,
cost?
I'm coming for you, Rally Squirrel. I know you weighed your packs. You
That was a lap dance.
Here,
Each one of those is
take
20
this
bucks.
one. Take
Oh, there's another one.
yeah.
Oh, and people
This
enjoy
is
this?
gambling. Yes,
Okay.
this is gambling.
This is gambling.
Our
Oh, 'cause, like,
sponsor is Pokemon. They make us
Yeah.
do this.
oh, true, dude. the
But we bought
Pokemon.
this. We bought this in
They're
Charlotte.
gonna reimburse us. Don't
They're-
worry.
Yeah,
They're
this
gonna
is
reimburse
crazy.
you guys. True. Dude, I almost got signed. I was approached. Craigslist ad. It was like, we got this new social media thing, and you know, if you got followers, we'll make you a star. And it was called Bigo, and it's like a live stream app. And they're like, if you like want to stream on Bigo, like we'll make you like, the prime front page, approved, verified star of like the platform. Everybody will see your shit. But I opened it and it's just like 90% like chicks in their bras, just like dancing. I'm like,
So they want you to like wear a bikini?
I was like, I don't think I fit into this. They were like, well, it's just because you haven't looked anything on your For You yet, so it kind of like starts off that way. But if you like pick things, you're like, all right.
That's crazy.
We got Sonic the Hedgehog, Purple Edition, right up front.
Yeah.
He's putting a He's got a Pokeball, and he looks like he's about to put it in a microwave. All right, we got the Dune Worm.
No,
no.
just keep going. We don't need this.
We got Raichu eating cherries.
Ratatouille.
Hey, the chick, the trans one. We got the trans Pokemon.
Oh, Jinx.
Yeah,
That's
what's her name?
kinda-
The drag queen.
That's crazy.
Jinx, dude. Why she got the blow up doll lips, dude? I just
Dude,
want to
that's
fuck her
common.
face. Sorry, I can't help it. She's got tits too. This Pokemon's got
true.
tits and a blow up doll mouth.
That's
Are you
gross.
kidding me?
You're right. It's
Listen,
actually inappropriate.
I get why some religions cover all their women all the time because I can't help myself. If you show me blow up doll lips and tits, I'm just suddenly like, dude, I'm rabid. Sorry, I smoked for the first time in a while before this. Okay, I don't know what this one is. It looks like a slinky with pink.
Is it shiny, John?
No, is that all that matters to you?
Yes.
Jesus. That's it.
That's it.
The only thing that matters is shine to you.
Yo, this.
You used to
yo,
look me in the eyes when you came.
That's true. Natalie, you
I'm gonna have
gotta
to fly
open this
down there.
last one.
If you don't look,
Yo,
oh, yeah,
I'm a
guest, special guest.
fucking
Can we get Alex
yell
in
at
here?
these people.
Yeah, let's
Can we
get
get Alex
Natalie
back in
maybe.
here?
Yeah, get Alex in
Get
here.
Alex
Somebody.
back in here. Do people know that you do these in a row?
Yeah, oh no.
Oh, because is this gonna ruin the mirage?
Yeah, it will.
What's that?
All of us or just me?
If you want,
I like all
yeah,
of
you
you
want
guys,
Alex
but-
to come?
Yeah, I want
yeah,
Alex to
you,
come in.
Come on in.
yeah, bring
It's
Alex
been fun
in.
seeing him smile and laugh.
That's true.
It's really.
Oh, shit, I gotta step
There it is.
There, come
Those are
on in,
real ones,
Alex.
too.
Come on in.
He looks like friendly Wolverine here, Alex Libutti.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Don't
oh my
do
God!
that. Sit
Oh, with
on
the
the couch.
earrings too. Get between us.
Yeah, get right in there.
I hate it when he gets between us. He used to be good.
I'll just talk loud enough where I don't need a microphone.
There are so many
See how that
people.
works.
Yeah, there's
I know.
a
Is this
lot
too
of
many?
people.
Yeah, it's
Is
gonna
this,
get hot.
is this
Oh
a problem?
wait, sorry. Nat needs.
Oh, God forbid you
Are
don't
these
hear
more
it.
valuable because they're Japanese?
No, they're just rare.
Has anything ever been? I'm
That
just kidding.
sounds more valuable.
Yeah, it's more valuable because
This jacket is Japanese. Studious, New York, Soho.
Who's that?
Exclusive collab.
Not important.
No, white
God,
mountaineering.
Terrible.
White mountaineering.
I
Never heard of it.
White
Thank you.
Mountain.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
And I was
I
like,
trust
you had
it.
me at white. Yeah. Oh.
Yo,
Oh!
What?
yo,
What?
These guys.
not shiny.
Oh.
Not shiny.
Nothing.
I was excited.
Nothing.
Wait, what is he called? Remind me.
Not shiny.
Rabli or something like
The
that.
guy with the crystal eyes. that looks like
You
a
can't
pirate.
read it?
Yeah,
Can't even read it, Christos?
Rabli.
Oh.
I'm
Thank you.
saving. Which ones am I saving? This guy.
Take
too.
whatever you
Remember who
want.
Oh, we're
this is?
saving some?
Take whatever you want because we've been ripped
Dude,
off.
would you get more views if you just lit these on fire right now?
Yes.
Probably.
This
Let's-
is what I
let's
think about
do
fucking
it.
Pokemon
That and maybe
cards.
if you brought some of your strippers over
Hey,
here, we could
guess
have them
what?
just walk
Yo,
back
am I
and forth.
at war with
Then we
this
could just-
shop, this card shop?
Yeah.
though?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
the
You
name?
gotta
Can we,
fight
can we
'em.
flash the name?
Rally
and the logo?
Squirrel. Flash that fucking.
Rally
Look it up.
Squirrel?
Let me look it
You
up. I
shouldn't-
got you with the
Oh,
Why is
Yo.
it called
Yeah,
Squirrel?
the squirrely
Rally
business.
Squirrels?
Yo.
Squirrely business is going on
Rally.
for sure.
This guy just sunned
Are you
me
saying
working
Raleigh
at the
or
shop.
Rally?
Rally,
He sunned you.
Rally.
It's my
Yo,
new profile picture.
he sunned me, dude. You can't do that to me.
Can't do that to Christos.
Dude, magicians are so good at fanning
Okay,
cards.
6904.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mint Hill Road.
Of course,
Yep.
69.
Sweet 510. You're not safe.
We're coming. Wait. We're not coming, I promise.
butt.
We're not coming.
Well, I swear we won't.
Listen.
not-
As President Trump has said, stand down and stand by.
Frankly, I game. Stand down and stand by. There's a lot
No,
of good
but
people
you got
on both
beef. We got
sides.
beef for sure. I got beef with
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys.
yeah.
I
But if
got
you live in
beef
the
with you.
area and you got, you're free tonight.
We're storming them.
What was the address again?
How many people?
6904.
How many people?
Definitely
do I need
don't go to.
to
Don't
storm?
go. We're kidding. We're
How-
kidding.
how many-
I'm kidding.
yeah, you're right.
Please
How
don't
many-
go.
How many people does
How
qualify
many people
as
do
a
you need to
storm?
storm? Storm
It's
the
gotta
cap.
be
How
more than
many?
10.
Yeah, you'd think so.
I
right?
would say legally 3 or more.
Yeah,
But-
right.
But like, realistically,
12.
12.
Yeah.
You need double
That sounds right.
You got yeah,
Sounds
right. I was
safe.
thinking double digits
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
12 because you need a leader and a right-hand man, and then
everyone else
And then
is
everyone else.
expendable.
But there's one guy who's like sergeant at arms.
Yeah.
He's
Right,
like,
right.
you don't fuck with him. He's quiet, but you don't fuck with him.
with that
You don't fuck with that guy.
He's seen a lot of shit.
Yo, you need to see what he's seen.
That guy was on Epstein's Island by choice. A lot.
And he wasn't
to
gardening.
be fair, there was a sauna.
There was, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
There was a sauna there?
Yeah.
That's you
At
know where you
Epstein's
were
Island or at the
earlier?
Capitol?
You heard me?
Yeah.
What amenities did they have?
Yeah, tell
on
us about
Epstein
your
Island?
visit to Epstein Island.
What's the food like, really?
I'm
Can
sure
I say
the
something
food is
not good?
No,
Fresh?
come on.
Raw?
There's
Yeah.
no way. There's no way this dude is bringing powerful people there.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
can I
bringing
tell you
food is not
something?
good.
It's the same theme across everything. You can't get fucking, you can't, everything is you can get a lamb, you can get a,
Oh, but no
you can
pork.
get, but no pork. Yeah.
Because it's not
Wow.
kosher.
And you, right.
Oh.
And they're into all of,
Oh.
I know, right?
Yo.
So you can
That's
forget about,
crazy.
if you want al pastor tacos, take a hike, pal.
Dude,
you know?
those are the best tacos.
I agree.
Dude,
That's probably why they sold them out. Someone probably
It's
just,
pronounced al pastor?
I don't know.
dude, I have
I
such
thought it was al pastor.
I know Al
I just
Pastor.
assumed I had said it incorrectly.
That's an Alabama pastor.
But yeah, no, he does that.
Yeah,
and
al pastor.
everything's
We got a
everything's
caller?
a young cut, you know. Oh, there's
Everything's a young cut. Oh, man.
Al Sharpton tacos.
What?
Nothing.
Huh?
You guys continue being funny. I'll just sit over
Hey.
What? Hey, don't say
Come
that.
on.
You have a caller, Doc
Yeah, we
Jud.
have a
Oh, I
caller,
do?
Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wait, we need
Thank
you in the
God.
picture.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ. Caller.
Yeah, Vic, get in here. So the wide shot.
Oh my God, am I on?
You're on. Hey, you're on the Closed Door Behind You podcast. This is Dr. Judd. How can I help you?
Oh my God, hi. I'm Angelica. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. This is so exciting. I love you guys. I'm huge fans of all of you.
Well, thanks for calling in. What's
We
going
love
on,
you too.
Angelica?
So it's about my pussy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I have a really tight pussy.
Mm-hmm.
It's PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Yep.
So I have to go to a physical therapist to get dildos into me.
Okay. Are you a big girl? Like, I know not your vagina, but a big girl. Like,
No,
are you
I'm like-
overweight?
No.
Okay. Continue.
petite.
What kind of question is
Is
that?
it 'cause
Well, it's a
see,
hormonal thing. So
doctors-
usually, like, when... No, I'm telling you.
Doctors
I
are
agree.
always trying to
No.
find out. They're always trying
They
to tell
know.
you that you're fat. Yo, every fucking time.
No, big chicks have tighter vaginas.
Well,
it's
he
true.
did.
I
He sprained
am-
his
I am
ankle,
like a
and he was trying to
petite-
say that it's
I
not
am like
because
a
he's fat.
petite Jewish single woman, just
Got it.
letting you know,
Petite
doctor.
Jewish
Okay.
single woman.
All right.
Okay.
Petite, single Jewish woman with a tight vagina.
Very tight vagina.
We are
Do I
used...
keep letting the dildos do it? Do I get a man to do it for me? How do I do it?
I
This
think
guy's
you need
name
to
is
come
Alex
into the
Libutti.
studio personally. I think we need to see this woman.
Yeah, we need to see this
I mean,
gal.
like if I get free care from
Can
them,
you come
how
in?
can I not? Can I come
We're
in?
at Natalie. Give her our location. I want to see this single Jewish woman with a tight pussy immediately.
But she has PCOS, and she's incredibly hormonal.
I don't
There's
want to
medications
pay
for
out
that.
of pocket.
Oh, she wants to pay
Metformin,
out
right?
of it.
Metformin is what you take for PCOS.
Metformin. There's all kinds of hormonal things that you could take. But
Are you on metformin? Am I allowed to legally ask that? No.
Can I have
Sometimes-
Never mind.
No.
Sometimes I take it, but it's usually when the dildo is a little too big.
Ah. Stop buying the black dildos. You gotta buy.
Why?
The
What's up with
smaller
black
ones.
dildos?
They're too big.
Oh,
Yeah,
just all of them.
all of them.
what color are the
The-
what color are the
veins
smaller
are
dildos?
nice, though.
What's that? Say that again. Sorry.
The veins are nice, though.
The veins. Oh,
Oh,
they got
they're
big
nice.
veins. They're big
Oh,
veiny
Chicks love
black
veins.
dildos.
Is that a
Dude,
thing?
chicks
What are the
love
what
didn't
color
know
are the
that.
smaller dildos?
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
she
Jimmy.
dropped. Damn it.
That's
That was
messed
such a
up.
good call.
That's
Can we have a
fucked up.
pic?
Whoa!
Nat,
wait.
Wow.
can
the
you
way
get a
she
picture
hung
of
up
her?
was savage.
She was
aggressive.
done.
I think mandatory video calls from now on.
Yeah, man.
Yo, you see, this is what happens when you do that fucking chauvinistic
Yeah,
shit,
what
man.
the fuck, dude?
You were
She
being
liked me.
chauvinistic.
She was feeling me.
She loved us. She loved
You
us.
fucked
She-
it up for
she
me.
was
I
a
think it's 'cause you
long-time
cut your
caller.
hair.
I never get women. And this is my only shot.
Time caller.
I've never had sex in my life.
You made her mad.
I'm scared of sex, and I don't want to have it.
You made her mad.
You made her mad, dude. I hate it. I hate you now.
God, it's
I would
always
kill,
shit.
I would kill
Let
my
you guys
best
down.
friend.
So sorry.
I would murder all my best
Can
friends
we
to kiss a
redial?
chick on the
Can
cheek.
we redial? Can we make an outbound? call?
I'd murder my family to get one peck on the cheek from a pretty girl. I would
Listen,
turn
we were
on
definitely
everyone.
on the phone long enough to trace the call.
Yeah,
correct?
trace it.
Trace that call.
We have that technology.
Where's that tight vagina?
Natalie, can you reverse image search that?
Listen to me. This isn't about legality anymore. Where is the call coming from?
It's coming from upstairs. She's in your house.
Dude, she was right to hang up on you people.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
you guys
crazy.
are gross. Me and Christos are going to heaven.
Christos, what were you saying? Something about your doctor, like calling you fat? What's that
Whoa.
about?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, whoa.
Okay, let's rank fatness in the room.
Okay, that's. That's
Who's
not
who's the
fun.
fattest? Am I the fattest?
No, obviously not. It's me.
Hey.
Oh, it's you? Okay, I'm
don't
number
say
2
that.
at least.
Don't say that.
Are you? What are you?
That's where
Who's
we
fatter
went.
between you guys?
Probably me.
You're bigger than me.
I
I'm
don't like
skinny.
this
Dude,
conversation at
people,
all.
I can fit, you know, like octopuses like fit in a hole in the ground.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
can
I
do
can
that.
do it. Oh yeah, I'm so skinny, dude. I would get out of prison, no problem.
You could
I'd slide right
squirm?
through those bars.
What? You'd suck everybody's dicks? The prison guards'
Hey,
dicks?
does that get you out?
That does.
That
Huh.
does, but that goes straight here. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that does make you put on
Oh,
weight. That's a
damn.
good point.
But
Yeah.
they say cum's good for you. I saw a study.
Oh,
It
true.
says
So maybe it'll be
on the
satiating,
face. 'Cause
there's
that'll help
protein.
you
It's good for the
more
skin.
weight.
There's
They
a
said
lot
it's
of
good for the
good.
skin.
They said it's good for morning sickness for pregnant women.
Mm.
Which you know, it's probably
Christos,
some
can you
guy.
comment on that? His wife's
Hey,
pregnant.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need 3 sources before I
Oh
bring this
my
to the
God.
table. Okay, I'm
my
gonna
God.
take this seriously, please.
But what were we talking about?
Escaping jail,
Actually,
giving
Pokemon prison.
blowjobs,
Yeah, giving blow.
semen on the
Oh,
face.
I'm never
Where else
gonna-
were
Wait,
you
question: which is this is lowbrow, and I'm sorry, but it's actually like something I've been thinking about. Which is gayer? Is like blowing a guy or getting fucked in the ass by a guy? Which is like the gay? Because you have to have a scale of gay.
You've been
like
thinking about this.
yeah, it's like something has to be a gayer act than the other
I
one.
think that getting fucked in the ass is gay because I think you would feel that physically longer than blowing a guy.
Oh.
Because your mouth is more, buoyant, right?
Right.
So an ass, like, that doesn't seem like it's meant for that, right? I mean, am I right, fellas?
Right.
Are you supposed to do that?
Last time I
might
checked, you can't
keep
get your ass
trying.
pregnant.
Wow, that's a good point. So it's not.
But
you're a doc- yeah, you're a
certainly,
doctor.
certainly we've tried.
Yeah, is that what you
Really?
tell them when you like go for it? You're like, I'm a doctor. Like, this is safe.
No, I say relax. I'm
Yeah,
a
you
doctor.
say
It's doctor supervised.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you probably get ladies. Are you married? What's your deal?
No, I have a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Okay, I was gonna
yeah.
say you're not dressed
She
like you're
lives in
married.
she lives in Niagara Falls.
Dude, what express do you manage?
Just kidding.
Wait, where's your girl? What did you say?
Oh, my girlfriend's she lives in Niagara Falls.
Oh,
Yeah,
Listen,
she's
keep
on
staying
the
away,
Canadian
huh?
side.
Oh, hey.
You know?
You wouldn't know
Nice,
her.
So cheaper
She lives out of
conversion
Yeah, she lives out of the country.
out of her
so,
van.
you know.
Yeah,
But I promise she's hot.
I believe you.
Yeah. I sent her a stipend.
I mean, if you bothered to look that far away, like you held out for a good-looking one.
I
right?
mean, sometimes you got to go international to
there we
get
go.
somebody to like you.
Thank you.
Look at that.
By special
Are you guys
request.
sure? I don't want to like fucking.
No,
like,
I don't care.
Jump into your
I don't.
thing.
What am
wanna
I
fuck
doing?
your shit
Who
up.
gives a shit about me? I need all the help I can get.
John Jacobs, everybody. John Jacobs.
Dude, I
Nobody
actually
fucking
feel that
cares.
though. I feel
No,
that.
like everybody is like, I want the love, I want the light, I want the shine. If the show's gonna be better with Big Boots Booty over here, with Big Boots Al, are you kidding me?
That's your
I'm
first
here-
mistake. It's not going to be
not.
better.
Are you? Your name is
Yeah.
so is the lay? That's the French thing, right? So is your French name like the Booty or something, or what is it?
So maybe.
Yeah, right?
So
That has
my
to be in
family's
your act, right?
Italian, but
Oh,
Yeah, where does that come? You're Jewish,
Italian,
Italian, and French?
Yeah,
How does that all come
I don't
together?
hear your voice, and I don't like it. Is this going?
Say
Oh,
something.
Yeah,
say something,
Alex,
Hello?
talk.
Hello?
No,
Hello?
you're definitely
A
not
little-
mic.
yeah,
Your
no,
mic is not on.
No, I just heard him tap it.
Hello?
Okay,
Yeah,
I can
tap
hear- I
the
can hear
mic,
you a bit.
tap
Yeah,
the mic.
It's all right.
She's fucking with it.
Yeah.
Fine. I
He's
really
fine.
don't listen to me. This
Okay,
will
it's
only
cool.
help.
Like,
me.
yeah,
Trust
let me
I
tell
don't
you
have to be
something.
broadcast.
You
Okay.
could question me all you fucking want.
Is
Don't
this the
ever
gay thing?
question Natalie.
Okay.
Don't ever.
Don't ever fucking question
would never
Natalie.
be
She
that
knows
Dude,
what the fuck she's
I
doing.
was on the challenge on MTV. Sorry to just name drop
That's
that.
sick.
But one of my first days there were like suspended between the two tallest buildings in Panama, and it was very scary. And I'm hanging on the thing, and I don't know how all this works, but they're like, "All right, we're ready to do the challenge in a second." And we're hanging there over the city. I'm freaking out, so I'm like, "Come on, TJ, let's do it." TJ Lavin's the host, and the rest of the cast and the crew are like, "Do not talk to TJ. Do not. He doesn't decide. We decide. Don't fuck with TJ." Like, because TJ's like a god, and he is. He's a perfect person. He's wonderful. But it was very funny because he's just having a blast. But so they're like, "Do not talk to him when you're hanging on the thing. He doesn't decide. We decide." Why did I bring that up? That wasn't funny at all. What were we talking about?
Was
Wait,
this
but
Panama
You
or
said
Panama
you can
City?
question me, but you can't question Natalie.
Oh yeah, you can't question TJ.
What? So TJ
Alright.
was a nice god, or he was?
He's
a-
wonderful. He did a whole Zoom interview with me one time just because I asked.
Have you? So are you do
Wow.
acting
Yeah.
as well? Besides
me?
Yeah, you.
Like my own film sketch acting, but nothing real.
Okay.
I would love to do something.
But you were on
real.
like Fear Factor or something where you had to
Yeah,
like
the
go from
challenge
one.
and Are You the One? 2 reality to.
What's
Are you the one? Is that a dating show?
Yeah, everybody lives in a house. We were in Hawaii for 10 weeks,
That's
like
cool.
40 days. But yeah, in a house trying to fall in love.
What part of Hawaii?
Why do they do
Kauai.
that to people?
Kauai. Oh, that's
Because
pretty.
they're sick. They call it
Rainy.
a social experiment.
It's so deranged.
Yeah,
It's
they're like living. Dude, in the season of the challenge I was on was called Battle of the Exes. That sounds healthy.
yeah,
You
that's
like
crazy.
are partnered with your ex, and we're not. We were not cool at the time, really.
Ooh,
That's
well, that's how they do
crazy.
it.
Did she agree still?
Yeah, like because it was
Yeah,
like
'cause
my
she
ex.
wanted
It was
money
my
and
ex from Are
fame.
You the One? It was like my TV ex, so not like a real real
okay,
life
okay.
ex.
Oh, so they had you in Are You the One as like a real character?
What do you mean like a real character?
I thought they put you in it like as a gay, like just fucking dancing around.
Well, that was that
comedic
too.
relief.
Yeah, that was 100% that. Can it be both? Girl with the tacos being lifted up. But yeah, no. So those shows, and that was a good time, dude. One time I was living in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard, worst place you can live on earth, really. But a dad comes up to me with a cracked cell phone screen. He goes, "Is this you?" And it's like a Wikipedia, and it's a picture of me. And I go, "Yeah, that is me." And by the way, he was yelling MTV across the street. MTV, MTV. And I go, "Yes, I'm MTV."
Yeah,
But he
that's
comes,
you.
shows me the shit. Is this you? Is this you? I go, "Yeah, it's me." And then he points, grabs his daughter, whatever, and he goes, "Look, it is him. Go take a picture with him." And the daughter goes, "Dad, I don't want a picture." And now I'm just there like, "Hey, come on, you want a picture with MTV?
Hey, what do you mean? You're like, well, fuck you
Come
then.
on." I go, if I had $1 for every person who didn't want to take a picture with me, they'd want to take a picture with me. But I'd have a lot of
Oh,
dollars.
and you're
I'd have
ugly
a lot
too,
of
little
dollars.
girl.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, little girl.
Yeah,
Little
yeah. Did you say
bitch.
something? You're like, yeah, I don't fucking, you're busted.
Yeah, nice
whatever.
fucking parenting,
Your ex.
Dad.
Let's go to the
Fucking
truth
loser.
booth. I'm like dropping terms from the show.
Yeah,
You just
right.
got eliminated. No, yeah, she didn't want a picture. There's a lot of good moments like that. One time, because like it was like app girls you go on dates with or whatever. One girl goes, "I saw you on the TV," and I go, "What did you see?" She goes, "I saw you on the reunion show, and everybody on Twitter was like, 'This wigger should kill himself.'"
Yo,
And she goes, "And I was defending you." And I go, "You could have just said the reunion show. You didn't need to say that part." But yeah, so that's nice. I get a lot of comments that are
Nice
cool
of
like that.
her.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting that vibe from you. Were you like more like? I
No,
don't
well, on the show I
Did
wear
you used to
some
have gold
silly
teeth or
outfits
something?
sometimes. I wore a big gold chain and a kimono and a headband. And I'd wear some wacky shit on the show because, you're on TV.
Camo.
might
You're on
as well.
TV, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
give
wearing
'em good
stupid shit
TV.
right now.
I like it. I mean,
Thank
I'm
you.
stupid too,
Thank
but
you.
yeah.
No,
I like
Did
your
you have long
outfit.
hair?
I love it.
Like 90% of comics dress like they're still like in middle school.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I like, what the fuck are we doing? And then there's like, the 5% of
Zoomies.
guys who wear full suits. They're doing an interview or whatever. An interview about the size of my cock, which,
Yeah.
Sorry, I love comedy. Don't get me wrong.
do you hang out with people that wear full suits for their comedy?
Not really. I mean, you see them every now and then.
That's crazy. Why
but
would you
there's
wear a
none
full
around here?
suit? Dude, even
There's-
corporate environments
Yeah,
don't wear
true.
full
There's
suits
barely
anymore.
any at this point.
Yeah,
But
like-
Suits are kind of cool though. Doesn't
Yeah,
that,
I think
but
they're
hold on
cool.
now. Doesn't that now make suits cool?
Yes.
Oh, don't
agree.
be no.
Especially if you have like a wild suit. I mean, it goes too far sometimes, but I would love like a full black shiny one.
Or like
think
that
that would
suit
be
with the
fun.
question marks all over it, like that
Oh,
guy used
that
to wear.
guy.
Oh, the Riddler.
You can have a
guy.
big hat, a big.
The Riddler from
The Riddler.
Batman.
That or the guy, the older guy.
Yeah, the older guy with the infomercial. or
Yes,
whatever.
that guy. I don't know what.
Free!
Right. Yeah.
Free!
Well, like my.
Was he the guy that they did in Seinfeld? I don't know if you guys watch Seinfeld. He was the Wiz.
What the fuck
I
is
don't know.
Seinfeld?
All right, goodbye. No.
Who?
What the fuck?
He wears a suit. He was back when it was respectable.
Yeah.
So you regret your decision to bring him back on here?
We're talking to. What are you kidding? No, dude. Are you kidding me? Listen, I haven't heard most of what he was saying. I tuned it out, but I like the sound of his voice. I don't know what the fuck he just talked about, but no, I like it a lot though. Yeah, he's a comforting presence. I feel safe. I like bigger, strong dudes who are non-threatening because you have a soft tone to you.
Yeah,
but you
so I'm a
also
pussy.
scare me.
Ah.
Yeah, you know,
Scare
which
you?
not scare me. Well, come on.
I'm
I'm
not
trying to-
intimidated.
I think you look like you could beat some ass if you had to, maybe.
Wow.
You look
No,
like
you
you
don't think
pound
so?
some
Let me
ass.
see this.
really
Maybe it's part of the hair. I mean, you got the facial hair and the.
That's like really
the
nice.
swoop. I mean, you're halfway to like a greaser. You
You
know?
guys
You're
just
like,
started OnlyFans together.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Just
We should
film you guys living
Yeah,
together.
you can manage
You should go to,
Alex.
you should go to London with him.
You
Yeah,
should
come to
double
London
dip
with
that
me.
You
girl
could
and
get
Alex.
earrings like him that
Oh my
match
God.
his. You can get his
Yeah.
hair cut just like him.
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, maybe
We
that's
can
part
do
of the.
it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you look very non-threatening in a good way. You know, I trust you. I don't know why. I trust
that's
you. I've
good.
just met you.
Yeah.
I guess I am high too.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
that
yeah.
adds to it. But no, yeah, I think you're
High
awesome.
off the power of
Our
love.
feelings mutual.
Yeah, I feel you're great, man. Yeah.
Wow, this was sweet. That was really
That
sweet.
was really genuine.
I like that a
No
lot.
problem, man. Yeah, I love.
No
giving
one has ever told
compliments.
me that I look like I could beat
Which-
someone up.
Also, that's the ultimate dynamic.
People avoid talking to
Adam
you.
Sandler. Adam Sandler is the ultimate cute, endearing, but also will appear tough to dudes. He's got the
Oh.
perfect.
Get that?
Yeah, because come here. But also, yeah, I don't want to get in. Like he's the perfect silly, but also masculine, which
Right.
never works.
Right, because Will
Never
Ferrell is
works.
not silly
That's
masculine.
no, not silly. Yeah, silly masculine is very tough to pull
Yeah.
off.
That is
And
true.
That's like what's his name who died from Animal House?
John
Belushi?
Belushi.
John Belushi.
Yeah, John Belushi.
Yeah,
Chris,
yeah, yeah,
Chris
yeah.
Farley.
Right, like
They all die.
like they're
Yeah, they all die. Silly tough guys.
yeah, silly tough
Silly
guys.
tough
that's
guys.
funny.
Get
'cause,
into something.
like Shane Gillis is too kind of like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shane Gillis is
exactly,
kinda
he's
like
gonna
that.
die.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Probably from somebody who'll shoot at him or something. But
He's
we
very
love
he's
Shane.
very nice. He texted
is.
Silvio. Silvio did Kill Tony, and Shane was on the panel,
Right.
and he like messaged Silvio after Silvio like followed him or whatever,
Okay.
and he was like, "Yo, nice job tonight." Like
Really?
Shane Gillis texted that to Silvio.
that's sick.
Oh wait. The best part about Silvio is that he actually went up when somebody else was called
Yeah.
at Madison Square Garden. That was some gangster shit,
Whoa.
Dude,
dude.
but he said that they actually did say his name and they just mixed it up in their communication.
I thought it was
think.
like, and next, David Hattersley. And like up, he's like, yeah, hey, what's happening? I'm Silvio.
yeah.
I'm like, did that just happen? Holy
Yeah.
shit, that guy's amazing.
and he goes, "Oh, well, actually, my name is Silvio." I wasn't.
Right. We thought that it was like some like
Yeah, we thought he like
crazy stuff. We were
mafia'd
like,
it. and,
yeah,
like,
I'm like, that is some that is some neat like
that's
Staten
mob
Island
shit,
stuff
yeah.
right there.
Dude, I hosted the weekend for Shane Gillis was featuring, Big J was headlining. I hosted for them in Florida for a weekend. It was the weekend before Shane lost SNL,
Ooh.
which was a very
Oh.
interesting time.
So he must have been at the top
He
of
was
his
at
game.
the top of his game. He was on top of the world.
Right.
And like, you know, not to say anything about Big J, but Shane was like blowing it out of the world, you know.
Right.
So it was really interesting. And then yeah, literally 1 week later, loses it, and it's like, and you have no idea at the time. We didn't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know. But yeah, so it's really interesting. Like, you know, see energies and moments at specific times.
Good. He's back on top though.
Oh yeah, back
Love
on
it.
top, stronger than he probably would have ever been.
100%.
So,
100%.
yeah, man, the Phoenix,
Definitely.
Jesus. We love a Jesus story. We love to
Yeah,
tear him
man.
down, and we love to build him up, and then we like to build him up and nail him to the cross. No,
Well, you know they say that you have two lives. Everyone has two lives. You only live twice. You just don't know what life you're on.
really?
That's what they say.
I
Who's
hope it's
they?
more.
No, you only.
I
live
don't
I thought it was like
twice.
7. I heard like 7.
Yeah,
or
seven's
something.
a big number.
Is that a Japanese thing?
Maybe I don't know.
Who are
Well,
they?
Japanese are harsh, so they'd be like, only get 2. Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Figure
like-
it the fuck out.
But it's actually like a cheeky way to explain like why some people appear super ignorant. and then why other
Well,
people like
Some
don't.
people are so
Okay.
wise.
Well, I actually know what heaven is. I know
Yeah?
exactly what it is. So you die, and if you're decent, you go up to heaven. You get to chill as long as you want and do whatever you want for eternity. And whenever you decide you want to go back down, it's like a lottery system. They crank a thing, they send you back down, and you have no memory of the past life. So that's exactly what it is. You can either hang out in heaven or decide to go back when you want. Up to you.
Yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
How
Pick
long
the
do you think
date.
people stay?
Oh, I think, it gets to a point where thousands of years just start passing like nothing. So, you can only live in excess and, extreme love and joy for so many eons before you're like, okay, come on, I got to feel something again. Let's shoot back down.
Let's
And
go
you're
back
like,
to New York.
You're like, not Chinese girl, come on.
But
And,
that's kind of what you did. Yeah, not Chinese girl. I don't
Right.
want to come back
That's what
here
he's-
too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what you're alluding to that's actually what you did in real life.
Yeah.
You were in Tampa,
Basically.
living in the sun.
Yes.
It was like too much of a perfect life. You're like, let me self-deprecate myself.
100%.
Let me go back on the road and just have everybody shit on me.
Yeah, 100%.
And here we are.
I
So
lived-
that's what
Here
you
we are on the
describe as
couch.
heaven.
Yeah.
And now
Welcome.
you're reborn.
And now
Yeah.
I'm reborn.
And you said everybody loves a Jesus story, and you did some sacrilegious shit.
Christos, get him
How-
a chain.
how dare
Get him
you.
a chain.
Can I be honest?
Sacrilegious.
Oh, please tell me. Please
Yeah.
tell me what's sacrilegious.
You were Jesus on a cross
Uh-huh.
in a court square.
Family friendly, pro Jesus, clean, educational, positive. There
When
were
did the strippers
preachers-
come on?
There were preachers and pastors. I did the act in a church. The church crowd loved it. It's the most positive portrayal of Jesus ever with comedy, and all real Christians who witnessed it firsthand in person loved it. So
Hell
I would love
Where can
to
people
watch
see it? Where can people see it?
YouTube, my Instagram. One of them is called Dying on the Cross. The other one is called Jesus Talks.
Take your chain off.
And yeah,
put it on
two
a stand.
stand-up
put the
specials
chain on,
as
yeah.
Put the chain
Jesus.
on.
I used to have long hair. I bought a toga one day. I thought, hey, I kind of look like Jesus.
really cool.
So I did 2 full specials as Jesus all across.
Sandals
you
or no
know,
sandals?
Florida. Yeah, of course. Come on.
Come on, that's like the whole point.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a question. Were your hands bleeding?
No. Well, it'd been thousands of years. I was gone. I came back.
That's a good
Oh,
point.
you came back.
Yeah, I
as
came
just
back.
Like a,
No,
this
this
was
was
like
in
a-
real time. Like I was back. I was like, what did I miss?
I don't know
You
why I thought you were hung on a cross.
Oh, what do I do with this?
You got to wear it for the remainder of the podcast.
Why is that?
Because you fucking outclassed me in,
Oh,
in
wow.
a javelin match. Like you
Wow.
deserve. I don't deserve to wear that chain right now.
Wow, how many
And
Pokemon
Doc Jud
cards did you sell to
recognized
get
that.
this?
I concur.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause, how many Pokemon cards you sold it? I wanted to get that
bestow
joke
you
in.
like it's the
again.
medal of.
Oh, please. Thank you. Wow.
Mr. Libutti,
Wait.
Can
Don't
you
put
please
it on
take-
top of the because you're putting it on top
On
of
the-
his
on the cord?
cord. Yeah.
Oh.
oh,
make
he's
sure you
gonna
go under
strangle
the
himself
cord.
when he stands
yeah,
up.
Yeah, no, let me go under first. I gotta.
Hey,
Oh, you
next
got it.
part of
Oh,
the
oh,
show, we're gonna pierce your ears, and we're gonna
Yeah.
take Alex Libutti's
Yeah.
earrings.
Yeah.
We're gonna stick them in your ears.
Yeah, you're a
Hey,
doctor.
Nat, do you have a pin so we could pierce his ears?
Do we do a sex change now?
You got like a lighter and a safety pin?
Did you
Can
guys,
you pierce his ears for him?
That's how I pierced this one.
Did you guys see Amelia Perez?
Got really infected.
Who's that? Who's
Hell yeah,
Amelia
you did.
Perez?
Amelia Perez.
Of course he did.
Amelia Perez, the movie. Did you see it? Trans Scarface.
Oh no, I heard about
it's
that.
about a Mexican cartel guy who gets a sex change to just like start a new life. Yeah, trans Scarface. Say goodbye to my little friend. That's the tagline of it.
That's funny.
Because he gets a sex.
Wait,
That's
is that
funny.
actually?
That's
No,
funny.
it's not. It's not.
That's not a real movie.
No, that is the plot of the movie though. Yeah.
Oh.
It's really good. I loved it. Everybody was hating on it. They're like woke mind virus. Like this isn't a real movie. But I watched it. I'm like, this is sick, dude. I'm like, this is really cool.
Can I
So-
just say I do want to see more representation of the female to male presenting.
Yeah, we don't get any of
tran-
that.
Yeah, we need
Sure.
No,
more
we
of
don't get any
that. I think
Yeah,
that would be
I'm
really
down.
cool.
And you have Elliot Page, who's already an actor.
Right, but I
true.
think Elliot Page is having a hard
Dude, here's
time
what
right
we do.
now.
We
That's
use
why he
Yeah,
needs a
why?
biopic.
Why is he not in more movies?
Elliot Page has a biopic
because
out?
she's a dick.
No, I'm
Li-
saying
she's
that's
a-
your
she's an
perfect
asshole,
example to
apparently
bring him
now.
back into the spotlight.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because she kind of fell. He
Yeah,
fell
she-
into
yeah, he fell.
obscurity.
Well, here's the thing. AI exists solely to give us a video of Elliot Page having sex with Ellen Page.
Oh,
my God, that would be
Thank
crazy.
you.
Does this exist?
I don't
It
know if
will
anybody's
after
gonna figure
the-
it's you.
Put the prompt
He's an
in.
AI master right here.
I'm
Any-
gonna look for it.
Anyone watching, yeah,
I'm
type
gonna
that
look
in the
for
prompt.
it.
Sell it. Jack off to it. Here's the thing. I think AI porn is actually good because it's a victimless crime now. No one is suffering in the porn industry. but
That's
suffering.
very
Right.
interesting.
They're making millions of dollars now. Well, I feel like porn is better now, especially with OnlyFans, where like, all the stories from like the 80s, 90s, they're like, yeah, it was fucking brutal. They were mean to us and all this fucked up shit. But now, it seems more regulated, so I feel like it's never been. Well, sex workers are heroes now.
Well,
Ever since the pandemic, sex workers are heroes.
but they also have the autonomy to challenge the status quo by being their own bosses.
100%.
They democratize the opportunity to like go and create a platform to make money through sex work.
Yeah.
So
Content is king.
So that's why that's why the things have gotten better, because it's like, okay, well, I'm starting my own shit. Like, who the fuck needs
Small
you?
business
Yeah.
owners.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what this country's about.
That's what America needs.
America's about selling pictures of your genitals on a digital interface
Mhm.
that didn't exist 20 years ago.
Yep.
I love that. I love how much of life now is computer integrated and like,
It like just happens.
yeah, dude, AI assistants now. It's like AI
Right,
call.
it's
Like nothing will
crazy.
be real. Like they already said the internet is like literally like 67%.
Oh, dead
bots.
internet theory.
Yeah. So it's like it's only
crazy.
30% humans now. Every
Why?
comment is
What makes you think that?
like a study that was posted.
No,
of
yeah,
like
it's a
real
real thing.
accounts. Like
And dude, I mean,
account.
go on like fucking Twitter. Like I used to
Yeah.
love Twitter, and I mean, I'm still trying to like. I have like X and everything, but I mean, it is. If you look at anything, I mean, it's pretty much bots. It's like
Yeah.
porn and stuff. It is kind of crazy.
Dude,
I'm like,
I
Twitter's
missed the
dumb as
pandemic.
real.
What do you guys? What's the thing that you guys missed the most about the pandemic?
telling my girlfriend she had to leave before 8 o'clock because there was a curfew.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's
Babe, I wish you could
amazing.
stay, babe.
And then the
But
other
the
strippers
cops,
would come over.
the cops, no, nobody else.
Cops will come.
I was.
I missed.
I don't want to get arrested, baby. You gotta go
That's
home.
Crazy.
That's so fucked up. But yeah, that was a
And
part.
he's like, I'm doing interviews for the comedy show with the strippers. You're gonna have to leave.
No, yeah, doing stand-up shows with your dick out because the Zoom. No, I didn't do that.
That's crazy.
Cameras.
Hey, everything's totally normal here, guys. What's the deal with? No,
Do you like the concept of the naked comedy? I've seen it popping up again.
I dream
Yeah,
of doing a
people are
special.
doing it,
I
dude.
dream
Yeah.
of doing a special while having sex on stage. That's one of my dreams. Like a fold-out
Wow.
card table, lady bent over. I come out, we start fucking, and I just do 45 different positions. I know I could make it happen. You know,
Each
I know
position's
I
a
would
new
crush.
joke?
In Tijuana,
Not
you can
each
make that
position's a
happen.
new joke. Maybe every 10 minutes or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, Tijuana, you can make that happen. Probably Vegas. Probably some dirty
Vegas.
parts
I
of
don't
Florida.
know.
I think
Vegas-
so, dude.
I think there's a couple venues in this
Vegas
city
is
that'll
so-
host you.
Yeah. You forget I ran a show at a strip club. I'm sure if I flew up by them, they'd be like, "Yeah, you don't even need to ask."
All I'm gonna say is
Just do
Satin
it.
Dolls
We thought you were
is under
still
new
doing
management.
shows here.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Yeah, dude, yeah." What did you say at the venue? What did you?
Oh, I said Satin Dolls is under new management.
Okay, dude, I'm serious about it. I hope no one steals that idea. I don't think anyone has the nerve to steal that idea.
No.
But I'm going to do that before I die. There's things in my life I know I have to do.
Just
I made a
these ones.
40-track music album because
amazing.
there were songs in my head that just wouldn't stop.
Nice.
And I was like, I have to record it or it's never gonna go.
Dude,
down.
let's
really
make a
cool.
song together. I did
I
an
dream
album
of
back
that.
in the
Really?
day.
Can we
Yeah.
do
Beat
I'd
going?
love
Let's
to.
Yeah.
He's got a whole album.
I have a whole album myself.
How about-
yeah.
is it comedy music or just music?
It's comedy music, but
Really?
some songs are kind of serious.
It's comical because it's
Oh,
so
that's
bad. You just
great.
laugh at it.
You think my rap is
No,
bad?
it's good. It's really good. I'm not.
You're
kidding.
being such an.
That's part of.
Can
what
we
I'm supposed
play
to
my
do.
rap?
I wanna
Please
hear
do.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Chris Toast.
ChrisTos.
Oh,
Yep.
man, that's hilarious.
ChrisTos. The song "Swimming" featuring Ola.
Okay. Are you a producer?
I made
Hola,
all the
mira.
beats. I recorded
Oh, I love
everything,
That. I need the beats.
What'd
and
you
I
use to make a
fucking
beat?
made
Give
it.
me the beats.
What'd you use to make?
I used a Reason.
I used to
Damn.
use.
I used
FL
my
Studio.
reason it.
Oh, nice.
Fruity Lips, yeah. Fruity
Fruity
Lips is
Loops is
great.
great.
Dude, everybody loves Ableton.
I used to
Yeah,
DJ when
Ableton's
I was in
cool.
college with my buddy.
Oh.
And me and him would make music and just go to like these
I love
random.
that.
We go to like Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and go to Vera. Shout out DJ Ctdby. And we would go to fucking, and we would just go, and we were 20, and we couldn't even drink, and we'd go in and like do the thing and then leave.
Somebody told me doing stand-up now
what's
is
the song called
trendy,
again?
like being a DJ in
Swimming
the
featuring
2000s.
Ola.
Like it feels like
Yeah,
it's a
that's
lot.
true.
Yeah, it's like a lot of
I-
people just like let's go for it, whatever.
Let's do it.
Yeah, million.
It's
yeah.
true. I mean, you have doctors doing
Dude,
it.
nothing better.
Once doctors start doing it, then you
Yeah,
know
well,
it's
Right.
Dude,
Fuck.
dude,
that's-
I
it's bound for just destruction.
I open Instagram. There's a beautiful person doing stand-up, guy or girl. Just a beautiful person doing stand-up. Never heard of them. You're watching. You go, oh, well, you know. I don't really love it. Maybe not for me. I open it. 15 million followers. I'm doing a world tour.
It's like,
Most things are already sold out. You're like, oh my god. But yeah, every day this happens. Every day
It's
there's a new
crazy.
person who's like doing arenas.
there's some guy like Taylor, and
Yeah.
you're like, who the fuck?
Dude, I don't want to. I don't want to.
But he's like a cowboy Indian guy.
I've done so many opening for like Instagram social media stars. This last one, had no material, barely knew what stand up. He was like, my agent said do stand up. Like 3 months in, selling out theaters and stuff.
That's
and
crazy
his
as
closer
fuck.
was he did a callback to a term, like he says in a sketch. And there's no other context, but he's just like, well, at least I got my banana, and people just lose their mind. And I'm watching, I go, what? But there was no even setup, no context. But like, that's how into the content some people are. We're like, it's everybody do their thing, man. Everybody get their
To
money.
each his own.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna knock a hustler.
No, I don't want to knock a hustle, man. I love when kids who can't vote yet have Lambos. I love when a kid wakes up on a beach, walks down to the shore, takes a 5-minute video of a Capri Sun next to his abs, and goes, "Yo, dog, life's worth living," and then they make $15 million. I like that
Capri
because
Sun
just
sounds
just like poor people who are conservatives dream of being billionaires. I dream of being a hot 14-year-old middle school kid who drinks a Capri Sun and makes $1 million. So it can happen the same way all those poor people can become billionaires.
Do you feel like they haven't earned it, and you feel like you have?
No, I don't want to say that because you never know what is real or what's right or what is supposed to exist at what time. So yeah, I mean, the second you get bitter, you're done. The second you get bitter, it's over. The second you have an ego, it's over. I know so many great people, but the second the ego bleeds in, the second they become a dickhead, they're done. They're not a hero anymore. They're not special. They're
No one's rooting for him.
No, I'm not rooting for the guy who's pissed because the right brand of water, isn't there or whatever. It's like,
Right.
I get it. You like your water, but you don't have to be a dick about it. They didn't have Fiji tonight. You know what I mean? You don't need a new pair of white Air Force Ones every show. And multiple
No.
people actually do that, and people will know who I'm talking about too. But yeah,
It's
That's
like, I thought
actually
you were
a-
a comedian.
No,
Yeah,
but
you're
that's
not-
actually a fresh idea.
that is a fresh
I actually
idea.
like that.
I get
idea.
it.
If you got the money to do that, that's
I want a
fucking
new
dope,
pair
dude.
of white Air Force Ones.
Yo.
Is that what's next for us? Or are we gonna have
Yeah,
to? We have to build
that's
that
a
into the
rider.
budget.
Yo, that's
New Air
actually
Force Ones every
fucking-
single?
That's hard, dude.
It
I think
is
we
hard.
Are you
Yeah, it is
fucking
hard.
kidding
That's
me?
the point.
If
That's
we were on the
hard.
same
That's
side, maybe we
comedy.
could do
That
some
is the
collective
fun.
Who the
bargaining.
fuck cares? Half of comedy is presentation,
It is,
dude.
yeah.
It's like baseball.
That
I
guy's
mean,
like, I
I mean for
need
you,
Chris-
for sure.
Oh,
Actually, we should.
Oh my
We should get a gold chain for everybody that comes in. Like, there's a gold chain on the wall, and then we put the gold chain on them for the podcast.
Okay. And that would take it to the.
Did you not just get so much more funny when we put the gold chain on? You've been killing
know,
it for
I
the
was
last
bombing.
5 minutes.
I was
You
bombing
were
before
bombing
the
before.
chain.
We put the gold
were
chain on you,
bombing
and you're
I was
crushing it.
bombing before
But
Gyarados.
if the
and
gold
also
chain
it's
is
like a
magic,
speed
why
shot.
didn't
It's
it help
magic.
me?
You're a piece of shit, Zapdos. You motherfucker. This one. It's like those ones where you see the lady who like sells 45 things in 10 seconds. That's what the thing could
She's
be.
got like
That is
20
what it's like.
iPhones
Yeah.
recording her.
Boom, bang. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that's the dream.
I finally found your song.
That is the
Oh,
dream.
thank
Oh.
you.
That is the
I
dream.
just wanna
We
become
don't
a
have to
show.
listen to
Can
the
we get up
song.
and dance?
That moment's past.
Oh, now you're
No,
ashamed
no, no,
of
no,
it.
no, no.
huh?
Put
Oh,
that
okay,
shit
then
on.
play it.
Play
Then play
it.
it.
Play it.
Let's hear it.
Jeez. There you go. You make sure it's on your ears.
Skip
Here.
the YouTube ad.
Can you hear it?
I can hear it through there. Yeah, yeah.
I can hear it through this. Well, not right now, but it's nice you're letting your baby play piano.
That's me playing.
How long is this intro, Christos?
It's supposed to be like this.
You want
Is
us
the
to,
whole thing
you
is a
want us
piano
to hate
solo?
you by the time it
Yeah.
starts. This is like credits at the beginning of the
Just
movie.
tell me when it starts.
Ready?
Keep leaning my neck.
He's gotta hold his breath 'cause he's swimming in so much pussy. He's gotta hold his breath 'cause he's swimming in so much pussy.
Feel like I'm drowning in this pool.
This is you?
See a bunch of different dudes looking at me, and all they could do
I had a
was
real
kill me, 'cause I
rapper
got
on.
so much pussy around my motherfucking town. Every time I got a frown, get another bad bitch, and she turned it to a smile. Had to walk a couple miles with this bitch, but I really ain't want to. I was smelling so much pussy, and I told her, what do you want to do? She was like, I wanna walk more, wanna get to know you. I'm like, damn, that's sad. I'm about to leave, I'm about to go fuck some bitch who was extra bad. Cause I'm swimming in a pool full of pussy.
Is this
Swimming in
Jerlone?
a pool full of pussy. Nigga on the diving board, I'm about to tell another bad bitch just to push him in so he could get some too. Cause there's too many girls and I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do.
He's gotta hold 'cause he's swimming in so
All right.
That's so good.
Thank you,
That's
dude.
so good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Honestly, the problem is it's too good.
That's
It's too good.
that's nice of you to say. You're
I'm
being
proud of you.
nice. Thank
I
you.
didn't
No.
know that you made like an album. That's sick.
No, that's
How much did you
beautiful.
pay those guys to sing?
Nothing.
That's beautiful.
It was to get to work with Christos.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I wrote that hook. I wrote
How
Did
long
that-
ago?
that guy had a
How long
chain.
ago did you make that song?
that was 2013.
Wow.
Yeah.
12 years?
Yeah, it was ahead
God
of its
damn.
time.
How old are you?
I am 31.
You're
Ahead of its
31?
time.
Yeah.
Damn, dog. You've done so much more than me.
No, that's not
You
true.
have a
man.
family.
No, I not yet.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's bacon though.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
But that's
It's in
awesome.
the oven.
Getting it ready inside
31.
the
But so how old
oven.
were you for that? 20.
I was
wait.
22, 21,
dog.
21. No, I
That's
was
to be before-
20.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, I was 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cranking bangers at 20?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
I only had like 3 good songs. The rest were
If
garbage.
you had a
so-
Capri Sun back then?
Dude,
that's
this
true.
this
That'd be
dude that
fresh.
I went to high school with, he made a lot of money doing some extracurricular activities, and he paid to have, oh fuck, I'm an asshole. I don't know his name.
Yeah, real good buddy, huh?
No, not the buddy. I meant the like Lil Twist or somebody
Oh.
who was Lil Twist with Young Money.
Yes.
And like during like Bedrock and
Mhm.
like Past the Dutch and okay, yeah, so it was Lil Twist, and they got Lil Twist on a song
Nice.
with like them doing it, and
That's
we were
dope.
in, and it was so funny because I went to my boys. Obviously, I wasn't friends with them, obviously, and so they're having like a popular kid party, and then my boy lived they lived here, and then my boy lived like right here down the block. So like me and my like 4 friends were at his house, and we're like just like dude, having a fucking party. Like Lil Twist is over there, and like
so
all these
great.
cars are pulling up, and we were just like. I don't know why I told you this. I guess because you got a rapper. That was what made me think.
I
of
was
that.
I was more
Lil
than enough.
Twist.
To tell.
Yeah, that was a perfect connection.
crazy.
That made total sense.
It was crazy.
Oh yeah,
Ugh.
little twist.
Little Twist,
Dude.
rest in peace.
You
Lil
grow
Twist.
you grow up dreaming of meeting these guys.
You
You
grow
know?
up dreaming to meet
grow
Lil
up
Twist,
dreaming
and then you're
of
like,
meeting
he's
Lil Twist.
right there. But it's
Wow.
honestly probably good I didn't meet him because he would have hated
Did he
me.
twist? Oh, you didn't.
I mean, he
gonna-
clearly would have been like, get this guy the fuck out of here.
No.
Lil Twist doesn't like me.
Little Twist doesn't like me. I bombed in front of Paul McCartney one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, I bombed in front of Paul McCartney.
That's
It
amazing.
was at the Hollywood Improv, and I was supposed to go up first after the host, and they're starting the show. All right, come to the stage, your host for the evening, and the host just isn't in the room. So the sound guy just looks at me and goes, "You gotta go up. You gotta go up." So I had to
No.
run up and pretend I was like the host
Oh, God.
on this show, and I had to like kind of immediately change everything I was planning to do.
Holy
And yeah, and I it's probably like fine. It's probably like a C minus set. You know, people aren't throwing rocks, but you're not happy with it. And I get off and I'm feeling like hell. And another comic just goes, "Paul McCartney's in the fucking crowd right now." And I go, "Oh my god!" But you know, the
At
only
least you found out after.
yeah, the only solace is he's seen me live. I haven't seen him live. So
So who's pussy now?
So
because his
Who's
thing,
pussy now?
who's bigger than Jesus now? Yeah,
Because his thing sells out in 30 seconds when you post it
yeah,
online.
that's right.
Could you actually see him like were you up on
No,
stage?
thank God I did not. No, that would have made
Lock
it
eyes with
brutal.
Paul.
Oh my
Holy
God!
shit, with Big
Yeah.
Paul in the audience.
Yeah.
That
Funny
was,
enough, Adam Ray was on the same show with me, and his went completely different than mine. He became like buddies with Paul McCartney.
That's
He
crazy.
had a drink with him and shit. I'm like, yeah, not quite my
Oh,
experience.
good for him.
Pretty sick on your end.
Not quite my experience.
Wow. Yeah.
Adam, I really like your stuff, but the first guy was shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know,
Where'd they find that first one?
I dream that 10 years later, you know, maybe he's just in his house like, remember that joke about the Jews? You said
I think I finally get it. I
He
think I
wasn't-
get it
he wasn't
now.
that bad. Maybe the host wasn't in the room and he had to pretend to be the host, you know? You never know.
Yeah.
Things like that happen all the time.
One time we didn't even have Ringo on the drums.
You know, I actually like him the best of the night. Nah.
He's like trying to fish out Cheerios from
Yeah.
the cereal as he's saying
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I dream of meeting him one day and he'll be like, I don't remember who the fuck. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't have any idea. But you never know. Maybe.
All right, let's lightning round him up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
All right, so first lightning round question. John Jacobs, you get arrested. You're in jail. You get
Easy.
one phone call.
Yup.
Who you calling?
My dad, he's a lawyer.
Hell yeah.
I'm out, baby.
Wow.
Let's go.
Maybe. I don't know. He's retired. retired. He's retired. Because earlier you thought
Right.
somebody said something.
We didn't say that. We did not call your dad.
Oh,
Hey,
he's gonna fucking
He'll
kill
be
me.
upset.
He's gonna come out. He's gonna sue us.
He's gonna sue you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soon enough, I'll be here. And
Won't
you'll
be my
on
first
my
time.
podcast.
This
Yeah.
whole studio's gonna be
This whole
renamed.
Take the chain. Take the chain.
Dude,
Yeah,
if that's where you end up after suing us, then we're really worthless.
They're gonna go. You get the podcast. I'll go. Do I have to?
You actually have to do their schedule.
Yeah.
All right, Christos, you're up.
Okay. What is some advice that you would give to your younger self or someone who might be following a similar path to you?
I walked in when you were asking him these questions,
Oh,
so I'm
good.
tainted. I already knew it might come. But what would I tell myself younger? Just do exactly what you're doing. Do whatever you want. I do whatever I want, and I would make my childhood self so proud. I think I would make my future self proud. Because, I don't know, everybody's obsessed with life, and, if you gotta go, you gotta go. So I live as great as I can every single day. I'm so happy with everything I've ever done. And, yeah, despite not being, like, a household name or having, like, widespread fame like you dream of having, like, I love everything I've made. I love everything I do. I love hanging out with people like this. I've lived a life where I'm ending up on the couch next to the Boots Man himself. Nah, the Boot Dog. Nah, so it's so cool to just meet nice people and be around good things. So yeah, just tell myself, don't worry about anything. I have Tourette syndrome, and it was really bad when I was young.
Really?
Oh, it was terrible. I never thought I'd be able to drive a car in my life. I never thought I'd have a girlfriend in my life. I never thought anyone would ever love me. I never had any aspiration. I never thought of life past high school because that felt such a giant thing for me that, I never thought about a day past high school. So, there was a handicapped woman who ripped tickets at the theater, and I always just saw her, and I thought, that's going to be my life. That's the only thing I'll be able to do. And then, around puberty and middle school, early high school, you're able to suppress it. So I still have it, but I still suppress it. So I never thought I'd be able to do anything at all. So to do anything at all is such a huge reward and success to me because, I just never thought I would do anything in my life. So I'm happy. I love what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Advice to myself? None. Was it the whole question?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but it's a great
Okay.
answer.
Cool,
That's
cool,
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
And on that note, let me go with a really deep question.
Please.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I like lobster and macaroni, and I like oysters. Oysters, lobster, macaroni,
What
double
do you like
chocolate,
about
whatever.
oysters?
The brine, the salty, which is probably like a lot like taking a load in your mouth. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that means about me. I don't know if that means anything, but I love oysters. They're good for you too. Reminds you of the ocean, feels like the sea. So big fan of oysters. I love potent tastes in small bites. Maximize the flavor per bite.
So you're chewing the oyster when you.
Well, you don't necessarily chew it as much as it's melting and dissolving in your mouth, and you're swishing it around.
Oh,
So-
you swish it around in your mouth?
Kind of. Yeah. What do you say? What do you just swallow it like a fucking duck, dude?
Yeah,
What do you,
dude, I just.
let it, yeah, you just let it
I
slide
just-
down and you don't sit.
You
Dude,
know,
savor things.
Nah, I can't savor it. I'm just a cum guzzler.
Life's an oyster, dude. Shuck it. I got that on a T-shirt at the boardwalk. Dude, T-shirts now on the boardwalk are crazy. They're like, "Fuck you." And it's like a picture. It's like a picture of like the men's bathroom sign, and you're like, "What does that mean?"
I love to fart.
Dude, the
Like a
state
pair of
fair,
underwears.
Oh my
the
God.
state fair of Florida is the greatest T-shirts you'll ever see. I saw one T-shirt that said, "I have PTSD" in big letters, and then it said, "Pretty tired of stupid Democrats." PTSD.
That's fucking.
Which is so funny because it's like the conservatives are the ones who would want to treat the military more sensitively, and they're joking about the term PTSD. Hey, we all got PTSD, right? Pretty tired of stupid Democrats.
Like,
Also, another one I loved. It's called the Bill of Rights, not the Bill of Feelings.
That's insane.
Yo.
Dog. Dude,
That's savage.
that's beautiful.
That's fucking
That's
mic
fucking-
drop,
dude,
bro.
That shit, I put that on my truck. I got nuts on my truck. My truck is so high up, I don't have to look at my problems.
I don't have to
I'm
look at
gonna
my
tattoo
problems.
that on my child.
My pipes on my truck are loud because my parents hit me. And if it's not loud, I think. And when I think about bad things. So my car needs to be really loud so I'm distracted and, desensitized and befuddled by loud shaking and noise.
Have you noticed that trucks are like the fastest cars on the road now?
Yeah, kill people fast.
They go so fast. Like if you see a car speeding, it's either a fucking supercar or a truck.
Dude, people are like, I got a twin turbo.
Yeah.
Like on the truck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Right.
It's 0 to 60, and he's like, what?
What's the point?
If there's anything in the back, it's flying out. Like, what are you
Right.
stepping on it for the gas? But no, I get it. Soon enough, it's only going to be SUVs and trucks. I mean, we're getting rid of sedans. I had a couple convertibles over the years, but I got in an accident on the highway, and it scared me to that.
In the convertible with the top down?
Convertible with the top down accident.
That is
Because
scary.
at that point, you're like, oh, like I could
It's
die.
over,
Yeah, I could
yeah.
die right now.
Christos, ask him that question.
Oh, what's one life hack that you wish more people
Drink
knew about?
Celsius, dude. I say it every day. I say, drink cherry flavored Celsius
Brought to you by Celsius.
with a hint of lime for a limited time only.
Have a heart attack in a can. Dr.
Yeah, you're
Judd.
a doctor.
Dr. Judd,
is
doctor
crazy.
supervised. Just have me
Yeah.
by your side.
Chuck
It's
that
a-
shit.
And bring me one.
Yeah. Celsius, not Fahrenheit.
No, I drink like 4 of these a day, and it does nothing. This is not going to give you a heart
That's
attack.
strange.
You heard it here first.
Okay, well, what was the question? again?
tried.
So what's one hack you wish more people knew about because it's such a good hack?
A hack? I guess, I don't know. Stop caring about a lot of things as best you can. It's impossible. I'm not good at it either. You know, the dream is to be able to let go of small things and, not care about much. I mean, people who complain about small shit, it's tough. I don't know how far else to go from there. But yeah, it's like, I feel like the thing is when you experience real pain, then, your life is such a blessing. It's, you don't want to let negative energy over small things and self-sabotage around you because so many people are their own worst enemy. And so many people are looking for things all day long to just be mad about and be like, so it's like, yeah, man, if you can try to like minimize interactions with, people who live like that, but you also feel like what happened to them to make them like that? You got to try to feel for, what turned this person into like a fucking grumpy whatever. So it's really hard, man. You got to try to be understanding, but also let go of small shit. And dude, I was on stage a few weeks ago, packed house, Tampa Improv, now the Tampa Funny Bone. I did middle of my set, something long interaction happens. Guy walks on stage, grabs me by the hair, yanks my head.
That's why you cut your hair.
I know, right? I think so subconsciously, maybe that's part of it. Yeah, I used to have one, guy grabs me by the head, yanks my head. And I'm like, where's security at? I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So, yeah, they get the guy out. I'm like, I'm pressing charges on the guy. I had a police
fuck
report.
that.
It was ridiculous.
What the fuck?
But,
That's crazy.
yeah, ultimately, the club wasn't trying to, like, stop him or anything. Because I had to go outside after my set. I just get off stage, run out of try to find him and his friend. There was 2 guys who were, like, being crazy.
Wow.
But, yeah, so I'm like, what? I'm like, I got in his face. He wanted to murder me. And I was like, what made you do this? What made you so fucked up right now? What drove you so crazy? And he just shows me a picture of a helicopter and goes, I'm a helicopter pilot. And in my set, I did a riff about the helicopter crash in D.C., and he says it triggered him. He said it made him crazy. He was pretty tired of stupid Democrats. This guy had actual PTSD. I did a helicopter joke. It drove him crazy, and he attacked me. And it's like, I get it, but also not at all. Like, dude, like you can't attack someone on a stage in a theater.
That's
like no matter what.
Yeah.
So it was really crazy and it's really fucked up. And he was like, I'm gonna torture you. And like off stage, he was saying shit. It was ridiculous. It was all very fucked up and strange.
Crazy.
But that happens, and it's the kind of thing. It was so crazy. I'm so mad it's not on film. But it was such a wild thing that happened that it would have been on the news.
Right.
I probably would have gotten on Joe Rogan if we had like a decent video of this because it was such a wild thing that happened. But it feels like that's the kind of thing where like I don't know, depending on what's going on in your life or who you are, you might like make that your whole identity. You might really hang on to that. You might let that bother you really bad. But that was just kind of like that's something that happened, and I hope the guy gets in trouble. I'd like that because no one should be allowed to do that. But, I'm not, you can't let shit like that really bother you. It's like, well, the rest of the crowd fucking loved it. It was the best shows of my life. So.
Have you
know.
done a helicopter joke since then?
I did it a couple more times.
That must
yeah.
be like that. You must have PTSD
I
from
am-
that.
I do
So
have
you're not
PTSD.
I'm sure you're
tired
like,
of
oh shit. You're
Democrats.
like looking. You're like, are there any pilots out here?
I know. Jesus Christ.
crazy
Yeah, do
fucking
you have
thing
like
that
a
happened.
like a little riff on the side? You're like, I was on the plane. Who's a pilot? Huh? Because I love pilots. Clap
I'm
and make it
checking-
obvious.
Pilots here?
I'm checking.
Helicopter
my fucking-
Excuse me, I'm actually a flight attendant.
Yeah.
That is not a pilot. Moving on.
Yeah, of all the things I've ever joked about in my life, a helicopter joke
Right.
was the thing that
Yeah.
drove somebody to the point of attacking me.
That is ironic.
Yeah.
So I guess
Pretty
it's,
wild.
it's like make that joke. Make the joke that gets the people.
Yeah, if the juice is worth the squeeze, I mean, that one I'm probably not going to do much anymore. Like, it's not going to
Hey,
change
but you
my life.
elicited an emotion. That's
Yeah,
like
it
a
made,
valuable
it made
painting.
him feel something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's good to talk about those things. Like, I love talking about government stuff. I love talking about, politics. It's fun for me. But I don't choose sides. I try to make it just right down the middle. System's stupid. That's the real problem. Neither side is bad. We're both bad, really. So, yeah, man, be nice to everybody. Have a good time. Stop stressing about whatever. Kevin James, Sweat the Small Stuff. Comedy Central, 9 p.m. Friday night. That was a good
Also
special.
available on
That was
Tubi.
amazing.
That was amazing. All right, gentlemen, I got to roll.
Yeah,
All right,
go
you
to the
guys-
mountain, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta get to the
Where
mountain.
can people find you?
Instagram at Maybach Diamonds. That's regrettably my real Instagram handle.
That's fine.
What's that?
With the bathing ape.
Yeah, with the yeah, exactly. Give the name you want, not the fucking. Yeah, John Jacobs. See me on YouTube. All that shit. Yeah, John. My name.
John
Thank you
Jacobs.
Guys, love
Oh,
you.
and
so-
Alex is
More
where's-
importantly,
where can
Alex-
they find
Alex
you,
Libutti Part 2. There's the
two.
thumbnail.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
They're gonna go.
Thank you so much for joining us at Close the Door Behind You. We'll be back soon. Peace out.
Thank you.